He's live.
Oh my God. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. There's
Mhm.
that. Here's just sending out links.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm actually two more questions into a freaking test thing that I've been passing the time with.
Huh?
Yeah, not never mind. I'm just
Mhm.
screwing around on Facebook.
Uh, that can be time consuming.
Hmm.
Okay. I am here.
Yeah. Uh,
I gotta go
One
to
more
the,
question. Oh, I got it.
I gotta go to the YouTube side and share it out. I'm here. Hello, Buster, Tim, Anthony. I sent a link.
Oh shit, motherfuckers! I hate that. I ain't fucking
Hey,
giving you no
Josie,
money.
I sent you a link. I know you're busy, but if you'd like to join, I sent you a link. Anthony, you got a link.
What's up, Buster Tim, Anthony, Josie? Good to see you. How you doing, Buster? Been a while. What you been up to? Oy, oy, oy. I tell you. What's up, Ace? Hello, hello.
Have you been, Buster Tim? It's good to see you. Howdy ho, everyone. Can't see chat at the momento. So I want to turn off my cameras because I'm going to look at chat. Set up. I could. Hold on. Oh, there's Anthony. Hell, the gang's all here. What the hell do we care? What the hell do we care? Hello, Anthony.
Just been sleeping a lot, really, Buster?
What's up? What's up?
What's up,
Nothing much.
Anthony?
Thought I'd do a live stream, you know? It's Friday night.
Mm.
Was you riding hard again?
No.
Why not? It's Friday.
Oh, gee, I gotta get out of this account.
I'll be back. Forgot to get me something to drink.
All right, we be here.
I'm gonna watch my girlfriend while I'm
All right. Now I'm actually in chat.
Yay.
Ooh.
Trying to pull up chat now so I can see it. Hopefully it works. You
Ain't she
know us, we a low budget. Hey,
Yeah.
Donna.
ain't she pretty, Paul? Can I keep her?
You like that, huh, Buster?
Yeah, everyone loves Anthony's picture buster. Everyone.
What's up, Jay?
Hey Jay, how are you? Nice to see you here.
Come on, Paul. Let me keep her. I won't get her hair all sticky. Oh, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Connect.
Searching. Now connected to Theon.
Oh, Jesus. Here comes the mutt.
Uh, I'm coming back, y'all. I'm just trying to pull up chat. I'm here. I'm here.
I just went live. I've been in here for hours. And now you want.
Well, she
That's
go,
when they gotta go. That's how
she
my
needs
kids are too.
she needs a towel, Jimmy. See, told you.
Uh-huh.
She needs a towel, and the dog needs to go pee.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. Where the hell?
Doorbell.
Anthony,
Yes.
you can't keep her. If she's not good enough for their family, she ain't good enough for our family.
But she's so quiet, Paul.
Home.
All right,
There
Lisa.
you go, Donna, with that damn song.
You're in charge. I'll be back.
All right.
She even made her own dog.
And Lisa,
Yes.
if you're not going to turn your camera on because you're naked, I'm not going to turn my camera on because I'm naked.
No, I'm trying to get my camera on. I'm trying to be able to see chat.
Shit. Hang on.
What, you telling me you're not naked?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry, Gaffer.
Damn, I better get dressed.
Yes, this isn't a private stream, Gaffer.
Private screen.
Hey, 2A TVs, how are you?
Hey,
Welcome.
that private screen shit $24.99 the first 5 minutes.
Yes,
After
I
that,
learned from,
after that, it's only $30 a minute.
yeah, that's right. I learned from Bashful. She taught me well.
You're gonna be playing on an air mattress. What?
No. Playing on air mattress. I said I learned from Bashful. She taught me well.
Oh, I was gonna say if you're gonna be throwing an air mattress in there, that's $49.99 a minute. Baby oil and mattresses are expensive.
I know. I know. Yes, I know.
Especially the cheap as they make them air mattresses now, they break.
Uh-huh. Cheap
Yeah.
asses.
Just FYI, just in case you're a married couple, don't screw on an air mattress in a tent. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Because everybody in the camp there is gonna know what you did when they hear.
It's true. He's telling the truth.
Yeah. And toward the end they hear that. They really get up to stop. Yeah.
That flatulent sound you hear afterwards, Anthony, is stress relief.
Yeah. No, that's usually my in-laws going, he didn't even stop.
I have flatulence problems when after being on a live stream with Lisa and I go home, relieve myself, and comes out the other side.
Sounds like this.
Hey, Nancy.
Nancy's here, y'all.
Yeah, she knows our shenanigans.
Well, if she
Hey,
don't, it's too
Matt
bloody
Snob.
bad because they ain't changing.
Yeah, I'm not changing either. Not saying you
Nancy,
want me to, Nancy.
Nancy, I'm gonna say, Nancy, if your neighbor says she's pregnant and her husband's walking funny, it was not me. It was not me. I was never there.
Mm-hmm. If you're married, who cares? If you're married, who cares? I don't know how to respond to that without getting myself in trouble. ATV. So I'm just gonna
Well, I can tell you the problem with that. Yes, we were married. It's just, yeah, her husband wasn't too happy with me.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know.
I said we
How
was
you doing
married.
there,
I didn't say to
Jackson?
each other.
How you doing, darling? Donna, how are you doing? Thank you, not a great gamer. Love and light to anyone feeling like hammered shit.
What's up, gamer?
I don't feel like hammered shit, but I feel like shit. Does that count? Does it have to be hammered?
Let me get my vibe up here working.
If the tent is rocking, don't come a knocking. That's right.
All right. Okay. Oh, hey, 2 ATVs, gamer. Who else did I miss? Mascot.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Donna. For most cases, you know. Sometimes it hurts in the pockets when they do find out.
Well, not only that, I don't know about you, but I'm an old dog. I know when another dog's been in my boat.
I'm glad, Donna. Hello, holy cowgirl. Welcome,
Well,
welcome.
Anthony, having the boat wet does give it away.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I was dancing with the top off in front of my fan. It was so hot, I took my shirt off. Well, I don't know how to feel about this, Nancy, because I'm not used to being able to.
I do. I'm upset you didn't film the shit. What the fuck's wrong with you? God damn, man. That was prime entertainment lost. Just gone. God damn, Nancy.
Oh,
Jeez.
get over yourself, Wolfie. You'll be all right.
Nancy, it's economics, okay? You know, things are hard nowadays. You make the
That's
money
right.
where you can.
That's right. Jake, what your mama gave ya?
That could have been $24.99 a download.
You want Holy Cowgirl? You want Anthony's channel link? Holy Cowgirl wants to know, can you drop
Alright.
your channel link in the chat? Donna can. Donna, drop your husband's channel link.
Yeah, because
How
I'm
many
not
do
on
I have to
YouTube.
have?
Huh?
I can say hi, but does she have the green deal?
I don't think she does. She does everything on her phone. I don't even know if she knows about it.
Yeah. I don't know why they ever took that off of YouTube, man. That's retarded.
I just told you to do it, Donna. I just asked you to drop Anthony's channel link. And you ain't gotta ask Jimmy, you gotta ask Lisa.
Yeah. That's why it says, ladies and gentlemen, the round table.
Mhm.
Didn't say Jimmy seeing friends.
You can drop him hard, but don't blame me what may happen to you after, Donna.
Hey, you can drop me any way you want, long as you drop me.
Hi, Vanessa.
Don't come in here all depressed looking and shit. What the hell's wrong with you, woman?
She's not depressed. She's on the shit I want to be on.
Oh, she's on the good shit. Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, yeah, she's on that crazy Jamaican.
Look what Donna
Hey, Vanessa. Vanessa, you put down that crazy Jamaican. He's making you tired by not letting you sleep and having so much sex. Leave him alone.
I can't help it. If I want it, I'll get it.
I know. And that's the problem. It's called an addiction for a reason.
But Gaffer,
Addiction.
a woman has needs. A woman have needs.
Hey,
I know. But just because the end glows doesn't make it addiction, okay?
Tough luck. I want it.
Hold on,
Hey,
Basham.
By God, he said he bet
Hey,
her
Lisa.
she couldn't polish that knob, and she showed his ass.
That's right, Anthony. Thank you for that.
It's his pleasure. You ain't gotta thank him. It's his pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll take that.
I live vicarious through other people.
He said he's a fucking liar. He wrote the book on half the shit. Don't let him lie to you.
So how you doing, Lisa?
I'm good.
I told you I did
Sadly,
not.
I'm very poorly, but I'm still able to laugh.
That's good.
I told you I told
Yeah.
you, Lisa, I didn't write the book. I just kind of had to reword it. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can imagine what's in your book, Anthony.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, yeah, she's right. You know, I went to a therapist once. She's on her fourth psychiatrist, but you know,
Yeah, right.
I try the link I put in the round table now, Bashful. Thank you, gamer.
Bashful, I got a better idea. Pull my finger.
How
That
you
might
doing,
get you up here.
Jasper?
It may not get you up here, but I guarantee to get me up.
Oh my god.
pulling my finger at my age, I might shit on myself.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
No, I haven't got to that stage yet. I'm quite
Hey.
comfortable with that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, past 40, don't trust the fart because it's not always there.
So how you
Some
doing?
Yeah, I
people-
know. And unfortunately, I got the stage of my life whenever you pull my finger, things go ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, well, and you ain't gotta be just past the age 40. It happens sooner sometimes.
Now, I'm waiting until I'm 60. That way I can wear the diaper and that way I can say, pull all you want. I got extra.
And Nancy, you gonna have to post the video up on YouTube to make that money. There's RedTube, there's Pornhub. Get with the times, girly. Get with the times.
It's called Private Collection. PrivateCollection.com.
Everyone has their own fetish, their own likes, and their own spank bank. You could have been someone's spank bank.
Like it.
It only gets creepy if they tell you you're a part of their spank bank. Then it gets a little
Spank
creepy.
Bank. Spank Bank's kind of creepy though. It's too close to skank, or skank bank.
Yeah. Me and Ron have learned that, we've learned there has been men and some women that have done it to us, but it only gets creepy when they tell us.
But look,
'Cause now we know.
no offense to anybody. Your sexual preference, yours. But I don't care if you like men or women, or vice versa. There's too many holes to be putting it in the armpits. Okay, I'm just saying that. I'm just gonna go there.
Well, at least it don't train me that well. Well, I'm trying to help you. These are desperate times. Desperate times call for desperate measures, dude.
No. See, Nancy, that's what they call entrepreneur. You
Yes.
do your damn self.
Yes. There has been ladies that have sprinkled the way long before me. Just follow their lead. It's the oldest profession in the world. We just now have the art of technology.
Yeah, well, that's what I say. You think Donald Trump's the only one that writes books that deal art of the deal?
Yeah, really. And I know there's a lot of Donald Trump supporters, but I don't care what anybody says. I do not believe his wife is a woman. I swear if you get really close and look at that woman, she's a man.
Who?
Well,
His fucking
she's
wife.
one hell of a good looking he, if that's the fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, that nose and shit. Like,
A lot better than the last one.
yeah.
Well,
it is
yeah, we
true.
already know she's a man.
Right, and it is
We-
true.
That chick
I
looked
mean-
Talking
like,
about Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry, that chick looked
Yeah,
like some
my,
of the dudes I used to play basketball with.
my theory on that was she was a female and then she decided she'd be a male and then changed her mind halfway through the operation. So she got stuck with that face.
I don't know. They got 4 videos. There was something swinging in that skirt.
Jimmy, can you send a different link to the round table? It keeps asking for a password to get in.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Bachelor, you're on administrative probation. You got a password. I heard
I
about the
didn't
little.
say she wasn't gorgeous. Hey, Lady C. I didn't say she wasn't gorgeous. I just said the closer you get to her face, the more some. It could be the way the camera angle is or the makeup.
Well, no, actually, you're right because she's I can't remember where she's from, but she's got a lot of
She's
that.
very strong bone structure.
Right. Yeah, she's got
Hey,
some strong.
Dunstan.
Well, isn't she Russian? That's why they bring up the conclusion and all that.
Yeah, I know she's more. Where the fuck is she from anyway? I never forgot.
Lithuania or Hungary or something like that.
Yeah, Hungary. Yeah, she got the Hungary.
Yeah. Yeah. In other words, used to be a Russian.
Yeah, used to be a That's that once, twice removed cousin.
Yeah. Mm.
And it just proves that a man that looks like Donald Trump can pull that woman, and money does make things happen.
Well, hell, all you gotta do is look at Roy Orbison.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Look at Mick Jagger. I'm sorry, I love the man. He can sing his ass off, but he's
Uh-huh.
ugly too.
But chicks love that ugly guy.
Well, I would too. Shit,
Mhm.
his bank account, I love him too.
Right.
Hugh Hefner too. Hugh Hefner wasn't the most attractive man neither, but he pulled in all them Playboy
And what
bunnies.
about that? What about, freaking, never mind.
Yeah,
Hi, Lady C. I don't know if you heard me before.
yeah,
Oh, and who else was in here? Holy Cow Paranormal.
Yeah, I
Holy
see.
Cow Girl Paranormal.
Yeah.
Hello.
hate to say with Mick Jagger's bank account, I'll make him jumping jack flag.
Uh,
And I won't get back either.
What's that dude from the Aerosmith too, right?
Oh yeah,
He's a bit muttly.
yeah.
mhm.
You ever seen him out in public when he's not on stage? He looks like an old lady with big glasses.
Uh-huh. I met his mother. My wife used to work at the nursing home she worked
At
at.
home? Yeah. She's a mail order, right? Yeah.
90 Day
Right, yeah.
Fiance.
I remember her before they got married when she was supermodeling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Was she in Playboy or something? I heard rumors.
I don't know if she ever was.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I know she was definitely big time.
Yeah.
Hi, Missy.
Maybe you can. I'll send you a link if you want to join. And happy belated birthday, sweetheart.
Hey,
Yeah.
Missy.
Hello, Melissa.
Actually, Missy, I got you something for your birthday, but the immigration and the postal service wouldn't let me pack myself in a box and send it. So.
Mm.
I told you you'd been all right till you put the pink bow on your pecker.
No, it wasn't that. I just wasn't willing to pay the $700 and something to get me there.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
I mean, it should be only like. I told him this much. I should only have to pay like $70 to get there, but I said no.
Waiting miles, man.
You have to buy an airfare like everybody else.
Yeah.
Whose birthday cake are you stealing, Wolfies?
Huh?
Wolfie said he'll be right back. He's gonna try to sneak a piece of birthday cake. So I asked him whose birthday cake he was stealing.
Oh.
You don't walk very fast and you can't run, Wolfie. So if you get caught, you're fucked.
Yeah, I can't wait till the wedding hall around here opens back up. Jesus, man. They ain't had a good party crash in a long time.
Mm.
Some of them weddings got some good ass food.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they do.
And when you're close enough to slip in, fix the plate, and get the fuck out of there, everything's okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's true.
Well, you do have to put your Sunday best on.
Well, yeah, I do dude up, get the tie out, fix my hair, if I got any.
Hello. Nobody touch Carlos. Leave Carlos alone. Rent holders, leave him alone.
Yeah.
What's up, Carlos? Go troll, use your
Carlos.
coats.
I tell everyone, you made it somewhere on YouTube when he fucking comes in your chat. Okay.
Just give the man a wrench so he can drop his link.
Hell no, I'm scared of what Carlos may do. He's a little crazy.
He might drop something else while he's doing it. Like Nick, maybe.
Yeah, I like him. I like him. I'm not crazy.
You saying he's too close to your neighborhood? What you trying to
Yeah.
say?
I seen Carlos in action. I'm good. He's good. Just like that. He don't need a wrench.
Yeah, there's a few of us from Crazyville, Ohio. I mean, you know.
I don't fuck with Carlos. I kind of let him do his thing. We have a love relationship. He does his thing outside of my channel, and he doesn't do it in my
Born to be in life. Hey, gamer.
Gamer, I love you. Mine's the precious. It's your birthday, old man. Well, told you how much I pay attention. I dress up to go to the grocery store, but looks like a homeless man going to church. Oh my God, Dustin.
Well, you got to. You go in there dressed nice in church, and they pass that plate to you twice. See, you dress like a homeless person, they go around you, they're afraid you're going to steal out of it.
I'll be
They
back.
go,
Okay,
bless
yeah.
you, brother. You know, they start handing it toward you, and they go, oh, bless you, brother. And they move it.
And I don't know who the fuck Dustin's lying to. The last time that man's been in church. Huh.
Yeah, they don't like me in church. Last time I went in there, I dipped my hand in the water and I started screaming when I touched my forehead.
I remember the last time Lauren went to church, it was for a wedding, and me and Skeeter was worried for that church because Satan was
gonna
about
get struck by lightning.
Yeah, Satan was about to enter the building, and we thought that whole fucking thing was gonna be engulfed in flames, and nobody in there knew they were letting Satan in the door.
Well, no, see, that's the friend when you walk in the door, you keep looking at the main beam going, okay, I don't see no cracking.
Woofy, but you wear it so well. Knock it off.
I told you, Bashful, you've been on administrative punishment. You got to put in a password. You've been naughty. I heard about the bathtub and the vinegars. Yeah. You gotta learn that which camera's facing where.
I don't understand it neither. I didn't have a problem getting in, Bashman.
Yeah. Actually, I noticed when I came in tonight, it didn't even ask me to open. You know how that little box says open?
Yeah.
It didn't even ask me that. I clicked on the link and bam, I was here, and I had to click the audio. That was it.
Yeah, that was all I had to do too, Anthony. Royal Rule says, hello, sweetheart. She said,
Hello.
Anthony,
Hey, Rule.
behind you. Don't move. It's aroused. It looks aroused.
Hey, look. I already gave her a towel. She's good. Yeah. That's why she's keeping guard.
That's what Anthony said, Dustin. That is what Anthony said.
Yep.
The link
That's
does
it.
The link does look different. Like usually when you put it in the chat, Jimmy, it says big blue letter Zoom.
Yeah.
Then it don't look like that in the chat for me, anyways.
Yeah, it's all the whole blah 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 blah. And
Oh, Bashful says her needs an update. That may be the issue. Oh, I haven't updated.
yeah,
Can wait for it,
update.
lady.
Keep your
Bring
ass
your
in here,
sexy
girl.
ass up here. Hey,
Hello,
update the
Aurora.
phone. Bring your sexy ass up here. How are you doing, Royal Rules? It's been a while. I hope all is well. Thank you for joining us tonight. And he leaves us with the aroused Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever that is. A big hairy lady. That's what I call Homeland Security. I know. I ain't fucking walking in that door if you got that thing standing in front of it. How's everybody's day been?
It's pretty chill today. Really didn't do much at all.
Sucks, Bashful.
It's kind of boring. But it was too hot to go outside. It was freaking relentless. Like 85 and 100% humidity, you know?
Yes, I do. Oh, fuck, it's Friday and I ain't got a red shirt. It's a good thing Ken's high on drugs. He won't yell at me.
Oh, hey, at least I put mine on accidentally. It ain't
Mhm.
even Friday no more. It's freaking Saturday morning.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that would count for Ken if he comes in and sneaks around.
Right.
I saw you had a good day, Lissy. I saw your videos. I watched them.
Uh-huh.
Here you go. Oh, yeah.
Doing good. I got to come on, Andy. Put it down. What is that? Mac and cheese?
Tuna casserole.
All right.
Well,
Hey,
we'll be live tomorrow night. All right, find a way to get that update on your phone, Bashful.
Yeah, just
In
go
there.
do it.
She ain't got Wi-Fi. Listen, and my day was it was all
What's
right
that got to do with it?
because you need Wi-Fi to update your phone. It won't do it off your data.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah,
Mine does.
she has an iPhone.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That explains everything.
Mhm.
It's been mild down there. Yeah, not up here, man.
It was hot the past few days, but we had a thunderstorm and it cooled it down. So
Oh.
it was pretty nice today.
Oh, so we'll have a thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon?
Maybe, possible.
I bet. Let me go look. I bet it's scheduled for about noon. What time did it happen there?
About 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, 4
Yeah,
o'clock.
yeah. It's coming.
Oh, okay, Bashful.
Oh, not tomorrow. though.
Yeah, Roll. It's been kind of mild here too. It's just humidity. Just,
Oh, they say. Oh, it's supposed to. Yeah, it'd be today. Uh-huh.
Yeah, when it gets hot here, it's like dry heat. Like even when the wind is blowing, it does nothing. It's
yeah, it
just
does. It
blowing
dries
hard.
your lips up more.
Yeah. So
It makes you want to close your mouth real fast.
yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Yes, Bashful. Thank God. I miss you. I hate when you're not up here with me.
yeah, we get some scattered thunderstorms tomorrow, and then
That's good.
again on Wednesday and Thursday.
Look at that. Hashtag Android lives.
Lives matter. They do. I love my Android.
Yeah.
Donna, don't blame the heat for you being sticky. Stop it. We know the deal.
Uh huh.
Monica, my beautiful, beautiful Monica. Hello. I might
Hello?
live stream again when you're live streaming, right? I feel bad when I do it. I know I can't control it and I can't not do it because somebody
Monica.
else is live streaming, but I feel bad.
Yeah.
You gotta go when you go. You know.
I went over and said hello to Dean on his live stream today. You know he don't never fucking remember me until he sees my face. Oh,
I,
yeah.
I showed up to one of his lives and he's like, ooh, and oh, okay, I remember you.
Yeah, every time. And then when he sees my face, he remembers me.
Yeah, you're the fucker that picks on me. I said, yep.
Yeah,
that's me.
yeah. Everyone
Oh.
picks on you, Dean. Which fucker would that be?
Uh-huh.
Poles shifting hotter up north and down south. Sun setting
Mm-hmm.
west too.
Well, I tell him, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't bust your balls.
I love the thunderstorms. My oldest son doesn't really care for them, but I love the thunderstorms, Dustin.
Yep.
I love it when you can be in high, well, at least around here, if you can be up in some elevation and watch the storms come in, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Blowing
I
up over the
know,
ridge.
Monica. I know you're,
Yeah.
you're random, but I still feel bad. You know what I mean? Because they are so random, and you don't go live very often. That when I stream, I feel bad when you're live stream. I had to walk through waist-high grass back into the woods in the dark to find my dog about an hour ago. I want to beat her. Oh my God, Basketball! I would want to beat her too.
Right?
That's what it's called, rolled up newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn,
Don't hurt
Wolves.
It scares the living shit out of them.
Wolves breaks it down, man. Shit.
Oh yeah, Roll. Someone was mentioning that shit the other day. It's I guess it happens. You know, that the sun doesn't always come up in the same fucking spot, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we just got into a little bit of a wobble because the world is so, whacked out right now. So
I know, Monica. I know. I still feel bad. I'm still gonna feel bad. I'm gonna live stream, but I still feel bad.
Yeah, but you know that happens more often than people know.
That's what I'm saying. We got a little wobble going on. It'll even out. We just need a solar flare or an earthquake or,
Big boom.
yeah.
Like Dustin, my daughter's not scared of him, but my oldest son is. My youngest son laughs at him. I'm grateful that I don't live in a trailer anymore with a tin roof. That was brutal.
I don't know, but I
Go
love
on.
it.
Yeah, but I don't love it when I'm sound asleep and the thunderstorm rolls in at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm from New York, and you hear the boom, and you're thinking, Doc,
Yeah.
take cover.
and then you hear all the shells hitting the roof.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Ping, 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 ping. No, that ping, pinging back home means duck.
uh-huh.
Take cover.
Yeah.
Thank you, Monica. I love you, beautiful. And I miss you on Thirsty Thursday, girl.
Right? It ain't the same without her.
So I drink alone.
I get some beer going slowly.
No, I do like George. I drink alone with my old man.
Oh my God. Roll Rule said everybody needs to stop leaning over, looking out the left wing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That may be the problem.
I was on a plane one time. The pilot did that for shits and giggles. He said if everybody would look over to the left and the people on the right would stand up, look, and he tilted the plane and he's like, hey, and they were all like freaking out. He says, that's just a joke. It's a little 12 passenger plane.
Yeah. Oh, he could feel it. He could feel it too when they went over there. So that's when he knew when to freaking put the right lean on it to give the scare effect.
Yeah.
And hold on, Monica. I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you're interested, but for members only, we are going to be having an adult toy party. That's a members only private stream. So, yeah, girl.
Gonna get kinky. We're gonna get Bashful and Lauren to do the show and tell.
I do know JoJo Walker is hosting it. I'm gonna try to get Twin involved because she's done it before.
Oh yeah, Twin can do the play-by-play.
Mm-hmm. So, but there's usually not a lot of girls there, Monica. If you're there, I'm not the only one. I usually drag Twin up with me, but she's been busy.
Yeah, beating kids.
And spouses.
Yeah, and freaking in-laws.
Yeah, and in-laws, the cats, the dogs, the partridge, the fucking zoo she got going on over there.
It ain't a zoo. That's an army. It's the Twin army. They do what she says or else.
Yeah, well, most times. and
yeah, but they get the or else if they don't.
Yeah. I'm gonna shut up before Twin comes up here and tries to kick my ass and bang her knees and fuck up her knees more and blame it on me.
She probably runs that house like a freaking drill sergeant.
If you haven't met her husband, you gotta meet her husband now. I wouldn't say she runs it like a drill sergeant, but damn near close.
Then what?
I don't know if she runs it like a drill sergeant, but it's close. Yeah. Dustin said, speaking of ladies,
just the way she talks, that she has to do this, she has to do that. So she's.
I would hope you would be there, Dustin. Just don't let your mother see what we're doing. I'll be embarrassed.
Oh, life will be different. Oh, very nice. Kenneth, good to see you.
Hello, Kenneth.
What do you mean don't show mama? It just makes more clientele.
Monica, you're still going to be going in there with a mask on and rubber gloves. Fuck, man.
Well,
you know what I did the other day? I went in a restaurant and I shook the hand of the owner without a mask on. Him
Oh,
too.
we do that here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Monica, they finally hired a new boss, but how long is that boss gonna last this time?
Uh-huh.
And Tony, fuck you, Squirrely.
Yeah,
Would you
right.
like to lay?
Fuck you, squirrel.
Did you
Hey,
like to lay?
Kenneth, what's going on, Kentucky fam? Oh,
Speaking of live, Kenneth, when are you going live again? I love getting on Kenneth's chat and embarrassing him because it don't take much. His cheeks get red.
Yeah.
Hell, one night we were on Vanessa's panel, and it was me, you, and Anthony that ran
Yeah.
Kenneth off.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell no, yeah.
I did nothing. But I know
Hell
he
no.
didn't last long.
He's like, y'all motherfuckers are crazy.
Uh,
We were it proudly, Kenneth. We were it proudly.
we're just excitable. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. It's entertainment. Entertainment, Kenneth.
We came from a time. We're people that come from before smartphones. You know, so we know how to entertain ourselves.
Oh, right,
You
right.
know,
Yeah, I still got my
Outward.
pager, man. What are you talking about?
I
right?
do too.
Right.
I
Can you
still
still?
got-
Can you still send a message with it?
Nah, that shit's been obsolete for long.
I still got my sidekick. Remember the sidekicks?
Oh yeah. Yep.
I still
No.
got mine.
Mm.
My son's running. The baby runs around here playing with it.
I got a
still
brand new Walkman still in the box in the garage.
Oh my God! I found my Walkman.
I still
Yeah,
have a
what-
Nokia. I still have a Nokia 910 bar phone.
Wow!
Anybody remember those?
I just recently found the very first cell phone I had. My dad bought it for me from Radio Shack. Well, the screen was like this mellow yellow, and you made one phone call and you lost 5 minutes, and the antenna was this fucking big.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I still got one of those big white phones with the rubber antenna. An old boy seen it. He said, "What the hell's that?" I said, "It's a phone." He says, "Well, how the hell do you use it?" I said, "Well, you stick the battery and you bang it 3 times. You take the little deal in the back and you wind it up. You go, hello, hello."
Them fucking first cordless phones were fucking huge. The cell phones too.
Oh yeah, you remember? It looked like those
Yeah.
military. Hey, bigger one, bigger one.
And the car phones when they first came out, they were the
Oh,
worst.
the bag phone. The bag
Yes,
phone.
I remember this guy back home got caught cheating on his wife. She heard him sleeping with the other woman because he forgot to hit the hang up button.
Oh man.
So not only did he get an ass whooping from his wife, but he had a $300 car phone bill because he didn't hang the shit up.
Yeah, because back then you didn't have no minute
Minute.
plans. It was
No.
charged by the minute. Period.
Yep. That's why I said with that old Nokia phone from Radio Shack, I made a 2-minute phone call. They charged me 10 minutes. What the
Yep.
fuck?
Oh yeah, because if you was on there 30 seconds, they rounded off to a full minute. Wasn't no minute and a half. It was 2 minutes.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it was a minute, 1 second, it was 2 minutes.
Minute, that's right. And then there was seats. At the minute you had to go to Radio Shack, buy it, and the little long ass like 20-digit code was you put the
Yeah,
minutes
yeah,
on.
yeah. You
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
go beep, beep, beep,
Uh-huh.
beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
yeah.
beep, beep.
The
Oh,
banana yellow
shit.
sports model, really, Royal?
Yeah. I
Get the
remember
yellow fucking headset. Nice.
when Nextel came out with the bleep, the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh
The
my
two-way.
God, yeah.
Everybody had to have one of them.
Actually,
Yeah.
it was made by Motorola phone, but it was
Yeah.
Nextel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, the Motorola, yeah.
Nextel went under with Sprint, and then Boost Mobile picked it up. And I
Yeah.
had me one of them Boost Mobile bleep bleeps because Boost Mobile done took over we used to call bleep bleep.
That's
They
what
took
ruined
over.
it, though.
Right,
When Sprint took it, it ruined it.
right.
It got
And then
way too expensive.
right. And
'Cause
then
But
We
I do
had
miss
'em.
that, man. I miss
Boost
that because
Mobile.
you just
Mhm.
pick it up and
Yep.
hey, asshole.
But listen, I don't, because if you had the speaker on for that shit, and this happened to me, my ex fucking did this shit to me. It happened, and Payback's a bitch though, because it happened to
Mhm.
him too. We went to a 7-Eleven. He sent me in there to get 2 Dutchies, a pack of cigarettes, and him a drink and me a drink. This motherfucker waited. He knew how them Indian motherfuckers were. He
Mhm.
waited for me to get to the back where the cooler was to grab his fucking drink, and he bleeps. Stop fucking putting that shit in your crotch. Stop it. I fucking see you. I said, you motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Oh yeah, them motherfuckers won't think twice about filling your ass
Yes.
up.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Fuck the cops. I'm gonna look now.
Yeah. Yeah. And Charlie and my ex was like, I did that because I knew the dude in the store liked you. And I knew if he knew you stuck something down your pants, he'd be more than happy to go search for it. And Charlie just wanted an excuse to hit him. Yep. I love it when they butt dial you and they don't know.
Mhm.
I said, my nosy ass is the one that sit and listen to the whole butt
Oh,
conversation.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, there's nothing better than going down the road with the phone propped up on speaker so I could freaking listen to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I listen to a boss bitching and moaning all about my ass for an hour. He called me, fucking gave me a ration of shit and never hung up.
Oh, I remember those phones, Wolfie. My dad had one.
Like he thought he hung up, put the phone in his pocket and just kept bitching. I was like,
Mhm.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I tell everybody, you know, before texting became popular, us that had pagers, we were fucking technically texting long before there was texting. Okay.
Yep.
yeah, because we could convert numbers into words.
The words, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ain't got nothing on us. Us 80s,
Mhm.
90s, and the early 2000s, we had the texting figured out.
That's
before it was
why I
cool.
didn't mind my old flip phone. I could 3-button fucking, you know, bap, 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 bap. I
Yeah.
could fucking run that thing.
And then they came out with them big ass pagers. People forget this. There was texting long before the phone because there was them big ass mamma jamma texts where you had the option to send a number
Mhm.
or send like a text, a voice thing, and it
Yep.
came across your screen instead of
Yeah.
having to put a number in.
Like the old teletext.
Yeah, yep.
Like an old matrix printer.
Right. And there was one pager I had that they could leave like a little voicemail, and if you called the number that came across it, you got the voicemail they left.
Yeah.
Star Trek. Yeah, that's what it is. That's
Yes,
what it was.
the
Yep.
Star Trek. Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, that was
Me
old.
too. Me too. Me too.
That's the one. Yeah, Star Tech's the one they had to do away with because that's the one that was giving motherfuckers tumors and shit.
Yeah. I had
It was
two
a
of
different.
them
It was
too.
a different
Yeah.
technology.
I had one that my parents had, and that one was the small black one, and the thing was on top. And then the one my phones had was the pretty one that was like this. The screen was in the front, and they had the little pretty clear case and the little pretty gold chain. That was my friend's pager. So I knew if that other long little black one, that was my parents. So I need to get on that.
Yeah.
Hi, Dave Larson. Remember when pages first came out? Them fuckers were huge too.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
What's up,
And then they got
Dave?
about like this.
Yeah, it was like a fucking brick when they first came out.
Yeah.
I hear you there, Wolfie. I wish I still had my freaking flip phone. I tell you, when this dies, I'm probably just going back to an old fucking.
Well, you know what I
flip phone.
missed? It was that chromed out blue light Motorola Razor.
Oh yes,
That was a beautiful fucking flip phone, man.
it was. I don't give a damn what anyone says. That was my first one.
Oh yeah.
My first ever cell phone I bought myself was a Motorola old-fashioned silver flip phone.
Yep.
Yep.
I thought
Those are the ones to buy,
that was
man.
the shit.
I had one of
Yeah.
those that I drove over with a forklift. Now I
Yep.
couldn't see the screen, but I could still use it. I could still make calls with it.
Yeah.
If I knew all I needed to do is know the speed dial number.
Right.
And I used the speed dial all the time. So I used that phone for a good 2 months before I replaced it.
Now let me tell you, the cell phone that could take a beating was the Nextel Bumblebee phone, that yellow and black rubber
Yeah.
phone. Oh, that
Yep.
phone could take a fucking beating.
Yep.
That was
it could.
of a G4 shock. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I've fucking kicked those things around.
That's right. Listen, your ass better be close to a friend's house to call. You better be close to a payphone, and you better have quarters in your pocket. Because if I didn't call my dad back when he paged me, I knew I was getting my ass whooped.
Well,
It
see,
didn't matter. It
we had
didn't
a
matter if
code
you.
system.
Yeah, it didn't matter if you were 10 minutes from home. That shit didn't matter.
Yeah, yeah,
My ass
Yeah.
better be calling him.
yeah. Returning the page, right? Freaking,
And we had a code
and you
system.
did the collect by saying, you call collect and say, I'm here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm
I'm
on
on
my
Come
my
way.
get
way.
me. I'm on my
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
It's time to
Yeah.
pick me up.
Yeah.
Freaking whatever.
Who's calling, please? Come get me.
That
That's
yeah.
exactly what
Well,
we
you know,
used to do.
well that was for like roller skating or dances or whatever, you know, that type of
Yeah.
shit. When you're
And
out
your
and
mom
about.
be on the
freaking-
other side. No, I
They-
don't accept the charges.
Yeah,
Click.
they dropped you off and you'd be like, hey, time to come get me. And you just click. You don't even wait for accept or whatever. You just hang out. Mhm.
Mom, Susan didn't show up. That was my name.
What was that old ad? Freaking, it's a boy.
Ding,
Yeah.
ding,
Had a baby, it's a boy.
Yeah, my dad didn't want to hear about that quarter. Just like they said, Donna, you
Mhm.
did that collect calls thing, and when they asked who was calling, you gave that quick message, and then you hung up.
Yep.
He didn't fucking want to hear. I didn't have a
Mm.
quarter.
Yep.
Me too, Lucian. Me too.
Uh-huh. Every one of
I'm
us.
telling you, I was in my mid 30s when my dad died. Until the day that man died, I was more scared of him than Jesus. Just saying.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'm
Uh-huh.
not scared of that, but there was a lot of respect back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. More so respect.
Yeah.
And my dad was
That-
easy to
That
talk
you
to.
knew if he wanted to, he could whoop your goddamn ass.
But your
Yeah, he
parents'
didn't-
job, the parents' job was to make it uncomfortable to live at home. So you would
Right.
get
So
the
you
fuck
leave.
out and make something of yourself.
Right.
Thank
And
you. Thank you. Yeah.
yes, and my dad was one of those ones that as I got older, like 17, 18, he knew I was gonna experiment. He knew, hey David Lopez, you got a link, you can join us. He knew I was gonna experiment, especially with weed. And him and almost everyone in my family was alcoholic, so he knew I was gonna experiment with the drinking and the partying.
Yep.
And it was easier to talk to him than my mother. So even though he didn't agree with the secrets, he knew my mother would make. My mother still has a very bad habit of making something small into something fucking huge. And because she's Italian, it doesn't stay with just you; it goes to everybody. So
Mhm.
if my dad caught me doing something, I knew my best bet was to just be honest and tell the truth. Because if not, the repercussions would be worse than whatever the fuck I did.
Yep.
That's what I
No,
mean.
my father trained me to be an alcoholic at a very young age.
Yeah.
I was about 5 years old when I distinctly remember him using Jack Daniels for cough syrup. All right.
Or
And it
2
worked.
days.
It worked.
You
It
know what my
worked.
ass did? You know what my ass did? My dad had a lot of parties, New Year's Eve parties,
Uh-huh.
Super Bowl parties, little get
Yeah,
together.
my dad too. Cookouts.
And they would send me to go pick up the empty bottles of beers. And the drunker they get, the more beer is left in
They
that
leave him
bottle.
beer. Yeah.
Yeah, because and they want a colder one. So I would just take the
Get the
leftover beer
next
and
one.
start
Yeah.
drinking it.
Yeah.
Yup.
And you get slammed.
Yeah,
8-year-old, trust me, 8-year-old Jimmy running around the barbecue, hammered. And they knew it.
Lisa.
They knew it. You know, so they was not surprised.
Oh,
I
my
remember the
My
trick
first
father
was
was not surprised the first time the cops brought me home hammered.
I remember the first time my dad caught me smoking weed was with his high school sweetheart. They remained best friends.
Yeah.
And he said to me, just be honest. Was you smoking with her? I said, uh-huh. He said, just don't let your mother catch you. Please don't let your mother catch you.
Yeah.
Because he went to Woodstock, the first one.
Yeah.
So that he told me stories and I was shocked. You know, I was like, Dad.
Yes, Wolfie, you're right. Desperately needed. I
know the
watch
second-
it. I see it
know
every
the
day.
second- I know the
I-
second. I know the second one isn't as big as the first one, but there was some weird shit went on in the second one too.
Well, yeah, but you know, I see it every day. The people, you know, I love them upstairs, and I got to say this quietly so that they don't hear it. But they treat, they're friends with their kids. They're not their parents,
Oh, fuck
And-
that. No, no.
and it's horrible.
Nope.
My parents did too, Lucian. My parents did too.
I'm
And
gonna take.
let me tell you, I have to tell you this story before I forget, and it goes past me. But Lucian's comment right here. My dad built everywhere we lived. Well, almost everywhere we lived. He always managed the landlord to give him a spot where he could
Yeah.
build his bar, his own personal bar.
Yeah.
And the very first time he was able to build his own bar, it was like a bar warming gift, so to speak.
Yeah.
And there was this boy, it was a whiskey thing, a whiskey jar. And
Yeah.
the bottom of it held the whiskey. And then the back of it was a button that you pushed. And it was a man. And when you pushed that button in the back, the whiskey came out the pit out of his Peter like he was
Peter.
pissing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I remember those.
I've seen many
So-
things like that.
Right. So my dad sent me, my youngest sister was teething. My dad sent me to go get her some whiskey, and I'm looking for the bottle. And he was like, "It's in the man statue." And I'm like, "How do you work the man statue?" He said, "Well, you push the button in the back of it, and when it comes out the pipe in front of it, you're doing it right."
Oh, my dad had one that was dressed like Santa, drunk. He looked like he was staggering like this, and he's sitting there holding it, and just pissing out whiskey. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's how I first met Santa. He looked like a drunk white.
Like my kids, for the most part, they know that even the baby, if I get up and I yell and I say their whole name and I get up fast,
Yeah.
they in trouble. My daughter
Yeah.
will run. She gone. Poof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually when my dad called your whole fucking name. You knew you fucked up.
And you can ask Mark, like I can take my kids out to eat. I can take them in the grocery store. And while the kids that we may be with is in there acting a fool, screaming, yelling, throwing tantrum, embarrassing their mother, my
I
kids
was the
will
same
not.
way. Yeah,
My kids
same.
will not. And I tell them one time before I get in that store, because you got to remind them,
Yep.
all kids, you got to remind them, don't ask me for shit. Nothing. And when we get in that store, they don't ask me for shit. I don't care if the kids we're with is screaming, throwing them on the goddamn floor. These kids will look at them like they crazy and actually my daughter has looked at another one of her friends doing this and be like, "You're lucky your mom is not like my mom because she ain't gonna care who." She actually said it to a friend. She was like, if you were doing that, if I was doing that to my mom, she won't care who we were around. She whooped my ass in front of them. She ain't gonna care.
Hey, my grandma didn't care anyway. Even in the store, you be a
Right.
close friend. Shit. So you ain't gonna whoop that kid's ass. Well, I'm gonna whoop the kid's ass, and I'm gonna turn around and whoop your ass when I get done with the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wish a motherfucker would say something to me in the store. I wish.
Right.
Are these your kids?
Hey.
I'm not trying to raise little hooligans and bastards here.
All you gotta do is look at them like I do. All you gotta do is look them right now like I do and say, "You're next, motherfucker."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shit.
I
They
tell
know
people all
better.
the time, I know I did a good job because none of my kids all got their own houses. They got good jobs. They don't
Right.
borrow money from me.
And
And they
listen,
don't hardly come around and
And
bugging me
listen.
for shit. Yeah.
This isn't my first rodeo raising kids, okay? I helped raise
Yeah.
my godkids. I helped raise my ex's niece, and she's the only one in his entire family that has graduated high school, graduated college, is into a professional career now,
Mhm.
making more money than her entire family ever saw legally.
Right.
So
Because she
I
paid
don't know,
attention.
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
She
Something,
may have
David.
hated us. She may have hated us through that whole fucking time we were raising her. But
Mhm.
the way we were her made her what she is today.
Well, that's why I tell people, that my kids will tell you even to this day certain things. I'm an asshole, but I tell people, I look at this, they did better than I did.
That's right. And that's all you have if you are a good parent, that's all
Yep.
you want for your children.
Mhm.
Do
Is
better
for them to
than
do
you.
better and have better than you did. Hey, Dave, the producer. But the parents today confuse that somewhere along
They
the
want to
line,
be buddies.
right? They want to, and I tell my daughter, especially right now, I am your mother first and your best friend last, darling.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Very, very
Somewhere-
fucking last.
Right. And somewhere along that line, wires got crossed where parents thinking I want my children to have the best, and have what I didn't have means let me spoil them and let
Let
me
me tell
get.
you, a
Mhm.
friend of mine said the most thing he worried about is have one of his kids look him in the face and say, I hate you. You know what I told him? I said, all 3 of my 7 told me right to my face, no, said, I hate your fucking guts. You know what I told him? Good, I done my job.
Yep. My
Mhm.
daughter's and my oldest son at one point said, I just want to go to daddy. Okay, see how far that gets you. And
Mhm.
and when my oldest son first said, I'm not gonna lie, it did hurt me. It did hurt me because I'm the one
Yeah,
who
but
taking
you
care of
can't
him.
show it. You can't show it.
I didn't show it. And then I
Yeah.
thought to myself, well, if he wants his daddy and she's saying she's hating me, then I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Hell yeah.
Well, ask my oldest daughter what happened to her when she pulled that call on CSP on Child Protective
Yeah.
Service. When they come to my house, I done had 2 bags packed for them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My brother.
I said, are you going to tell me what I should do with my kids? Here, she's all yours.
Yeah. My dad, my brother threatened to call CPS and the cops on my dad. And he said, okay, while you're on the phone with them, I'll get your bags packed, but you better tell them that they're going to need an ambulance, because by the time they get here, I'm going to whoop your ass so bad you're going to need to go back in that back of that ambulance.
Yeah. I've used that a few times while you're on the phone calling the cop, tell them to bring an ambulance, because either me or you is getting in it.
Yeah.
It sure does
And
get them there a little quicker.
Lissy and I do that shit all the time, especially with my boys, because when they get together, oh my God. So I'm like, LB, CJ, LB, and it's the wrong one I'm talking to, and they gotta remind me. And I'm thinking in my head, laughing, well, it could be worse, we had really fucked up nicknames, and I got confused. It's kind of like that Bill Cosby show, but Dad of Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
He's
like,
goddamn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Dave, I dropped your link in Twitter if you want.
And it's funny because in that show, dads don't announce when you're about to get your ass whooped. They just whoop your ass. Moms announce that shit.
Yeah. But they give you running time.
Yeah. It's like a Special Olympics. Oh God. My mom announced we were gonna get our ass whipped, but she did not announce when she was about to backhand you. And I don't care how you turned your face, which position you were in, you always got her wedding band in your fucking lip.
Yeah.
No matter how you turned.
Because she knew that.
Yeah. Bong, right in the son
Was
of
there
a.
an engagement ring with that too?
No, my mother's old school Italian. There was no engagement ring. All she
Right.
fucking needed was that wedding and the thick ass silver wedding band.
Yeah.
Not fancy. To this
that
day.
big 2.5-inch wide motherfucker.
Yeah, and I swear to God that to this day, because even after my dad's been gone 5 years, she still has her wedding band on. And I don't think it's lost any inches. It's still big.
I remember certain time when she was doing certain cleaning, she'd take it off and I'd be playing with it. She'd get mad. She said, why you always playing my ring? And I'd be like, I'm looking. I swear to God, somewhere here's a fucking little knife that pops out. Because that bitch was always
and my mother was good for always either getting me right here in the crease of your bottom lip, or right in that little. Right here. What the hell? No matter how I turn, man.
I used to think, damn, my mama, stop. You're going to make me look like I got a clear palate. Because you go to school with that B scab.
Yeah. And back then, you just didn't get an ass whooping from your mama. You knew if you pissed her off enough, she gonna whoop your ass. And as soon as she said, I'm gonna tell your father when he get home, your ass whooping that your mama gave you was gonna be nothing compared to the ass whooping your daddy gonna give you.
That right there used to scare me more than because you're in the room, you hear it. Your mama goes, you want to know what that little motherfucker did today? And you're like, oh, I'll come dead. I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Jesus, I'm coming, Jesus. I'm coming, Jesus.
And my dad's hands were so dry and so big because he worked with his hands his entire life.
Yeah, my dad was a machinist, so his hands were always cracked.
Yes, cracked and fucking dry. They didn't fucking use lotion, no, because lotion
They didn't
wasn't
have
nasty.
lotion.
Yeah, what the fuck was
that
lotion?
powder.
Vaseline.
Mm.
And I swear to you, I would rather get whipped with his fucking belt than them fucking hands because it felt like fucking sandpaper running against your fucking skin. And my dumb ass made the mistake of saying, the next time you whoop me, can you please give me the belt? It don't hurt as bad. Guess what? I never got whooped with again.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, my father was the specialist with the backhander. Without a doubt. You never knew when you were getting it. You know, sometimes I think he did it just for entertainment because you didn't do nothing. And you'd be like, what did I do that for? What do you do that
Just
for?
in case.
I don't know. You deserve it
Yeah.
anyways.
No, mine would say just in case. I know you done
That's
something.
what my dad
Yeah.
used to say too.
Your-
Oh my
your-
God,
your-
Anthony.
Yeah, your mom hasn't had time to tell me. I know you fucked up somewhere today.
My dad would say either that's just in case or a reminder what more can happen if you do something.
Yeah.
And he would walk out the door and give you a reminder.
Oh, that's like my dad. You never walked in the room doing this. He'll go, your shoulder hurt? And you go, yeah, it hurt. And he'd frog you right here with that knuckle.
Uh-huh.
And then he'd go, now you even.
Yeah.
Uh,
Walk it off and get your ass ready for school.
Yeah, my dad was infamous for taking the back of his fucking hand and smack you in the middle of the back and say, guess who's back? Oh my God, I fucking hated that shit.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
Mm.
But that's abuse.
Nah.
Yeah.
And my dad and my dad never, my sister got this. I fucking didn't. But you know, I'm an Italian family, so I'm the oldest. So
Yeah.
there's different rules for the oldest. And I never got treated like a girl. Everything he
Because you
did,
knew
I
better.
did.
You knew
Right.
better.
Right.
You was older. Yeah.
Right. And so it became the joke when American Choppers came out that I was my dad's little Mikey.
Pretty much.
Hi,
Yeah.
Brandon.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, my mom too. My mother's other famous weapon was a ping pong paddle. And one side had the rubber off and one side had it off. And you prayed to God you got the side of the ping pong paddle with the rubber off.
yeah,
That's what
Wolfie,
I never got.
my dad was just as big as I am, you know, and you know, he had a pretty good reach. He didn't need anything laying around, you know.
Yeah, my dad was short, but
We
he
lived
was
in a small house, you know, and yeah, to get to my bedroom or the bathroom, I had to walk past him, you know, and so like,
Donna, my dad didn't like changing our diapers, so he definitely wasn't touching our inner thigh.
mm,
That stuff to him was just, I know what's happening, but I don't want to know what's happening. That's how he was with us girls.
oop,
Go talk to your mother.
my old man didn't even know how to use a vacuum cleaner.
What gave you the impression I was Irish? My red hair isn't real, darling. This is box red hair, sweetheart. It ain't real.
Yeah.
What's up, Colt?
My dad was good for if we even thought about acting up, and he would grab our hand if we were out in public. He would grab our hand and he would squeeze and he would rub your four knuckles together. And that's when
No,
you knew
that
knock it the
wouldn't
fuck
rub.
off.
He would crunch him, motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Yes, yes. But as he's crunching them, you feel them fucking moving. And that was the telltale sign, knock it the fuck off. What's gonna happen next is gonna
Oh,
be
that's
worse.
when your two kneecaps come together and you knew you.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'll be good. I'll be good.
Yes, and my dad's hands were fucking huge. My ex-husband used to tell my dad all the time, they ain't fucking hands, they boxing gloves.
Mhm.
That's my dad, and he was a machinist. He was always busting his hands. So man, his ring finger, I could to this day I can't even barely. It won't even. It's too loose for my thumb.
Right.
How big
My
that man
dad,
is.
my dad did mechanic work. He did plumbing. He did all
Whatever
like
it took to pay the bills.
paid bills, right? That's why I don't understand a lot of men this because I was raised by my dad, who worked 2 jobs and somehow managed a part-time job in the 2 jobs he had. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So
Because there was free time in there somewhere.
right, and so
But
just
but your mother was at home or someone was at home raising the kids.
right. So
You could
I
actually
don't,
afford to do that back in the day.
right, and I don't
Yeah.
understand men today that don't have that same mentality and whine and bitch because they have to work. You know what I
Yeah, but
mean?
you know what kills me is a guy's got a girl and already got a kid, and he thinks he's gonna make a career at fucking McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, people. No. McDonald's and shit like that is a stepping stone for when you're in high school and college.
Exactly.
Once you
That's why they only let you get 30 hours a week.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
Um,
you're not supposed to make a career out of it.
I know I really haven't been here, and I apologise, but I got family shit I'm gonna have to deal with. So thanks for
Whatever.
having me,
Okay.
folks.
Right,
All right.
Captain. We love you. Come back when you can.
Okay, bye.
But yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. That's why it was hard for me when they told me they were going to retire me. And it drove you. You can ask her. It drove me nuts because I'm not one just to sit in 4 walls.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
used
the
to being on the
provider.
road.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm,
I'm the
I can
provider.
say a lot of bad things about my ex. I mean, he's done a lot of fucked up shit before he lost his ever loving motherfucking mind. He absolutely, hello, Mud Digger. He
What's up, bud?
Hey, Mud.
did whatever he had to do to take care of me and the kids. Absolutely. Like,
Well,
whether
see,
it
my
was,
problem is every job I've always had, I was traveling. I had that nomad blood going. You know what I'm talking about? I was used to
right,
2 weeks over here, 3 weeks over here, 2 weeks home, 3 weeks over here, 2 weeks home, 4 weeks over here. One
Mhm.
time I went offshore for fucking 6 goddamn months before I come back home.
right.
Yeah.
And he worked as many jobs and as many hours as he had to make sure the bills were paid. You
But
know, he
yeah,
did
that's what I'm
everything he
saying.
had.
I went where the work went. They said, well, hey, this is over, but we got something in Ohio when we leaving.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, he went 6 months in Pennsylvania working, and he
Yeah.
would come home every other weekend, you know, just to make sure our bills are paid. And then he lost his ever loving mind. But
I do have to give the kudos to the guy up here, I was talking about earlier, that he does have that drive. I mean,
Yeah.
he's one guy feeding fucking a family of 5, So
Yeah.
and he runs a tow truck and does automotive work, So he's always working.
Well, I was when I first started raising mine, and once they got old enough to where, they wasn't little ones, my wife said she wanted to go to work. And I was like, that's fine. The kids are older, they were damn near
Mhm.
teenagers and shit. I mean, she could have worked
okay, my
anytime she
bigger.
wanted, but I'd rather her at home with the kid.
Right. I had intentions of going back to work as soon as my oldest daughter started school. And then I found out I was pregnant for my oldest son. And then I
Yeah.
had him. And it was getting to the time where I could go back to work. I could get a job because he was getting to the point where he could at least go to pre-K. And I go and get half a day. And then I got pregnant for my youngest son. So
Hey, you know what causes that, huh?
yeah, I do.
It's called that pump and dump.
I was there. I remember it. I remember what caused it.
That's why I say all women should be gymnastics. That way, when it gets to that point and you see it in his face, you can kick him off.
Listen, there was a lot of fucked up things that happened in my marriage and it ended, but that wasn't one of them. That part of our marriage was good. So,
Yeah.
good night, Lucy. And if you can't sleep, we'll be here for a little bit longer.
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm very against that. Oh, I want to be my kid's friend. No.
No.
Nah. Because let me tell you, I had a friend that was a longtime childhood friend of mine. His mama was like that. She was clingy to the point where not only did she act like a friend, she started hanging out with us, started sleeping with us.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't complaining at the time. I mean, yeah, I was 13, 14 years old. I was getting laid. I was a happy fucking camper. That's why when I hear these boys now at 14, 15, she raped my little 15-year-old boy. And I'm like, hey, I was married at 15, bitch.
Right. Man. You know,
Yeah,
where was
you
all
ain't-
these teachers when I was 15?
Oh, they were around. You just had to know where to find them. Just
Sorry.
don't ever do it. Just never do it in a Catholic church school, okay?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
They
where I
get a little
was. So.
They get a little upset. Yeah. Yeah, they get a
I'm
little
not
upset.
Irish, Cole. I swear you do this to aggravate me. I'm not Irish. I'm
Uh-huh.
Italian, but I am a
Uh-huh.
redhead. Not
Well, you
natural.
wear it well.
She's like
You
that
know,
Lucille Ball. you know,
And I can imagine
I-
freckles on you. So, you know.
She like Lucille Ball. She got to touch it up every once in a while.
Yeah, every once in a while. The original color tries to come in. And I gotta say, nope, not today, Satan.
What's up,
Yeah.
Mud?
What's going on there, guys?
Hey, my digger, welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Daddy's
Valkyrie.
home. Daddy's home.
Jimmy, you gotta take host back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
All righty.
And Twin may appear, just so you know.
All righty. Where the hell is it?
The little one's like, hey, let me in. Let me in.
Come on. Come on.
Pile. Pile up. That's what you call dog pile.
Yeah, this is a dog pile for sure, man. All right, so the little white one, this is Luna. She's a
Yeah.
Sweeney. The little tan one is Diesel. He's a Chihuahua. The big
Yeah.
brown one is Valkyrie. She's a Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Yeah, I can see that ridgeback in it.
And the medium gray one, that's Ivan. He's a Chow Border Collie Lab mix. All right, enough. Chill. All right, chill.
Yeah.
House is
You
so
had your 5 seconds.
Dude, my house is so quiet. My kids are at the in-laws, and my old lady's pulling a double at work right now. She's gonna be off at 4:00 in the
There you
morning.
go.
She's been
Yeah.
working since 2
Damn.
at Waffle House.
Ooh, she gonna be a tar mofo.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why the kids are at the in-laws, so that way when she gets off of work, she can just come straight home.
And cry.
Take a bath, take a shower real quick, smoke a little bit, and crawl into bed with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, hello, twin.
Hey, how are y'all?
Hey.
All right, guys. come on.
Hello,
Go to
almost.
bed. Down. Luna, Valkyrie, down. Ivan, come on. Go to bed. Go on. Go in there and play.
I'll be like, Dad, we ain't had nobody to play with.
Shit, man. They've been outside running around, the 4 of them, fucking all day.
Yeah.
The fuckers, they just so full of energy, man. The roadie, man, she's only about 2 or 3 years old. Ivan's about a year old. Diesel's about 5 or 6 years old, and Luna's about 3 years old.
Yeah.
I have
Border
a
collie
cat
need to
named
be
Luna.
worked, man.
It's funny, you got a cat named Luna. Grandpa's got a dog named Luna too.
It's a new kitten. It's only about 9 weeks old, maybe 10 weeks. But yeah, we named one of them Luna.
Yeah, I just got a new kitten recently too. Yeah, about 3 days ago actually. I just got he was one of 2 kittens out of the litter, and he was the only one to make it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
most of my kittens in the summer don't make it, and I think it's fleas a lot. Like I've learned that, like when it comes to summertime,
Yeah.
it's really hard, especially in the South, because of fleas, and there's nothing you can really do about them on kittens.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. I just I have a big problem trying to keep fleas off of these guys. And between flea treatments, flea collars, flea shampoo, I'm spending about $150 to $300 a month just on the 4 dogs.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, I
What?
got 2 cats, I got the 4 dogs, and that's just the warm-blooded animals. I've got a 6-foot red-tailed boa. I've got a bearded dragon in the reptile room, and then across from me, where I'm sitting now, where the phone's leaning, I got a 75-gallon fish tank set up with 13 carnivorous fish in it, and to the right,
Wow.
I've got a 55-gallon planted community tank that's got about 60 fish in it, small community fish.
That's awesome. We had a like when growing up, my grandmother had a 75-gallon, but I mean hers wasn't carnivorous, but that's awesome. But I was gonna like I've been thinking about getting a bearded dragon, but I've heard that they take a lot of work.
It's so. Let me turn this around and show you. See if I can show you guys some fish here. Hold on.
Sounds like
I've-
way
I
too
have
much
3
work
cats.
altogether. 4 dogs, snakes, fish. Holy
I don't
fuck.
do
Hey,
snakes.
twins
They
here.
gross me out.
Little miss,
Miss,
shut the fuck up.
up. Where have you been, gorgeous?
Hey, there we
On a
go.
baby Bigfoot.
Look at that. Like a friend of mine had one and I loved it. I thought it was so awesome. And I've thought about getting one. It's just having so many cats and stuff. I'm worried about getting a bearded dragon because they're expensive to begin with.
That's a Centerville by share right there.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love that.
I've got 4 of them. There's another one right there. That's an albino, and that one's an albino. There's another one sticking his head out under the log right there. There's 2 boa sharks back in there. There's about 4 different kinds of catfish in the tank here. This is the 75.
They're gorgeous. I miss having fish.
And then over here, there's the 55. There's the one. There's the Baishia right there.
That is so awesome. They are so neat looking. I love fish.
These things are dinosaurs. They've been on the planet for over 300 million years. These species of fish.
Yeah.
It was determined that these guys were around back when life was coming out of the water onto the land. These guys can survive out of water for a few hours, I believe.
Yeah, so
as
they
long
got
as they-
into the pond. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as they stay moist and their little front pectoral fins, they can walk on their pectoral fins. They do it in the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that looked like it was kind of doing it.
Yeah, he was. He was just sitting on his pectoral fins. I've got an eel in this tank as well. I've got a yellowtail eel. I've got a high fin pleco, a royal pleco, a granulated catfish, a syndotus catfish, an eclipse catfish, and a striped Raphael catfish in this 75.
That is so awesome. Like I love all
Looks
the
like a tapeworm.
And just so everybody knows, Little Miss in the chat, she takes in abandoned, abused horses.
Oh, shit.
She raises them. She has some beautiful horses. She does.
I do that with reptiles and fish.
I'll mute for a second so I can get my YouTube side up.
Yeah, I do that with reptiles and fish. Every now and again, I'll put a post up in a local group in the fish groups and stuff, and telling people, well, you know, if you don't have any fish that you don't want anymore, or you bought the wrong fish because you got the wrong advice from somebody at the pet store, they said, oh yeah, you can buy a 30-gallon tank and put a big catfish in it because it won't grow with nothing but to the size of the tank. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
I had a woman today at PetSmart. I bought the 2 new fish that I bought today. I bought an albino pleco about an inch long. He'll get about 22 inches long, full grown. I also bought a peacock eel today, little baby, about 3 inches, full grown. It'll get 13 inches. This woman wanted to give me an attitude and tell me she wasn't going to sell me those fish because my tanks weren't big enough.
Yeah.
when I've got a 75 set up, a 55 set up, and a 90 that I'm getting ready to set up soon.
Yeah, and what's
You
she
know-
keeping them in?
Well, dude, I looked it
Yeah.
up right in front of her. I said, ma'am, I
Hmm.
said that the Peacock deal, it calls for 40 gallons for an adult. So there you go. I don't even have a tank smaller than 55 gallons. So there's that right there. And
Mhm.
she's like, okay, well, what about the Pleco? It needs 125 gallons. I said, yeah, when it's fully grown, it'll take a couple of years to get full grown. I've got time and I've got grow out tanks to move it from one tank to another one to another one when it reaches that size.
Yeah.
But she wanted to be a fucking bitch and give me hell about it and tell me, no, I'm not going to sell you these fish. I'm like, ma'am, I said, you don't know who I am. You don't know what I have set up at home. You're not a regular at this store. So I was like, all right. So I started looking at some more aquatic plants to put in my tank because I got the 55 as an all live planted tank.
Yeah.
And I was looking at some anubises, and I've always had great luck growing anubis in tanks. Never had a bad problem with them. I'm looking at them, and this lady looks at me, and she's like, oh, you might as well not buy those. We can't ever keep them alive. They always rot on us. I looked at her and said, first of all, lady, your job is to sell stuff, not to downsell stuff. All right?
Yeah.
And second of all,
Mhm.
what do you think's going to happen when you keep plants in a little cup? Valkyrie, stop. In a little cup like this for weeks on end with no vitamins or anything or plant food for the plants and not the proper lighting. It's not going to live. It's going to die.
Mm.
So Little Miss said I breed guppies, and she said I wouldn't even buy dog food at Petco, let alone any animals.
Mhm.
Wait, what'd she say?
She said she breeds guppies, and she wouldn't buy Petco. I mean, she wouldn't buy dog food at Petco, let alone any animals.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I get that.
Petco. I don't go to Petco. I rarely try to stay away from PetSmart. It is the closest one to me, and with this whole COVID thing going on, the two local fish stores, the mom and pop shops, they aren't open right now. So I have no choice but to go to PetSmart, get my food, and once in a while I'll see a fish there that because they mistakenly get fish sometimes they're not supposed to. And there's times that I'll walk out and get a fish that's marked down because either one, an employee mismarked it, or two, they're just trying to get rid of it real quick. Like the 55, I went in there and I got 3 Colombian gold German rams. And they had them marked down as regular balloon rams. And I looked them up. They're $25 fish or $20 fish. I got them for $7 a piece because the people over there didn't know what the hell they had and marked them wrong. And it just goes to show the incompetence of some of their employees, man. Back up in Massachusetts, man, the local stores, the PetSmart and the Petco, I knew people from fish groups, from local fish groups that actually worked at these stores and gave a damn about the fish and gave a damn about giving the proper advice to customers and not telling them, oh, you can get a 55-gallon tank and get all your fish, get all your plants, get all your equipment, set it up in 10 minutes and your fish will be fine.
Yeah.
Because anybody
Little
who's
Miss
kept
said,
fish knows that that's
Mud
bullshit.
Digger, Little Miss said go to Aquabid.
I've never ordered any fish offline before, and I'm a little weary about it anyway. So, I mean, I ordered live plants. I ordered a package deal from Dustin's Fish Tanks, and hey, I'm talking here. All right, zip your lip.
Hello, Luna Blogs. Hello.
Hello.
Get him. Get him. Hey, I'm not playing with you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us
Fucking
tonight.
moose.
I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Big old moose.
Lisa, I have to say the fact that happened with the puppies is a good thing because these kittens are driving me nuts.
No, we were just talking about how you got a zoo going on over there. Me and Jimmy.
They're my babies. They're my babies. My
I've got-
babies.
Now,
Come on, down.
I had one cat from one litter survive. I've got 6 cats from another litter. And the mamas, there's 3 females. One I don't think can get pregnant, thankfully. But I think the other one's already pregnant again before I could even get a chance to.
Oh, hell no. Hello,
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy, gorgeous.
Hey, Wendy.
Oh,
Like she got out and got like as
Well,
soon as she
Twin,
got
it was
out,
like,
she was
it-
chasing.
Twin, I have to say, it was like you knew we were talking about you because I'm setting up this toy party with JoJo. I'll start, really, really working on that tomorrow with JoJo. But we need you there for that because
Well,
you're
this
the reason.
weekend, unless something changes, I'm not gonna be able to do anything.
It's not gonna be this weekend, darling,
Okay.
because we need a chance to
Not this
promote
weekend, but
shit.
the following weekend, because the kids will be here. So
Well, I need to find out from JoJo, and then I'll let you know, and then we all can make maybe a private chat.
if
So
it
we all
has
can
to be
check
this
it out.
coming weekend, just let me know. I will set something up in like a different room, or I'll go down
Hold on. That's a members only stream, so it's just gonna be the people that pay for membership.
Right.
That's not something we can do on YouTube.
Right.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna
Let
let
me
you
know
guys
ahead of
go.
time.
I'm gonna try to get a little comfortable and watch this movie.
all right,
All right,
Mud.
my digger, thank you for joining us as always. It's a pleasure.
Hey,
Have a
if
good
y'all
night,
want
bud,
to check
everyone.
out a fucking bomb ass movie, Hotel Artemis.
All
That
right,
is a
thank
good
you.
movie.
Enjoy.
That movie is fucking awesome, guys.
Thank you, my digger.
Later,
All
my
right, y'all.
digger.
Have a good night.
Hey,
And for the 20 people in chat that may know my brother channel, the Redneck Connection, he is feeling well. He isn't home yet, but he is doing well. People have been messaging me, asking me. He is doing well. He isn't home yet, but hopefully he'll be home sometime soon.
I was about to ask about him because I don't really get on. Like, I just happened to have that question for you to realize that. Oh wait, it's Friday. When you said that, I was like, oh shit, it's actually Friday.
Yeah, I talk to Susan every day, so I check in on him. I check in on her. But yeah, his drain, he's still draining.
Yeah.
So he can't go home yet. Susan thinks he may have testosterone infection. Her words, not mine. I found it fucking hilarious.
Yeah. If you've seen the 2 nurses that came in the room at the same time, I'd be having a drainage problem too.
and he's on bed arrest. They got the alarm on him, so he can't get up out because Kim was a bad boy. Let me shut up before he pops in here and says, "Bitch, I hear you." I know, huh?
He's having, he's on that medicine. He's having so much fun in there with them women. Like he's saying, he's using that as an excuse. I can say what I want to because I'm on medication.
Yeah, Wendy, I know you haven't. You usually when they give updates about Ken, you're not awake. So you're part of the reason I wanted to give the update about Ken. But Wendy, you can always message me. I talk to Susan every day. So he's a pain in the ass, but he's all pain in the ass.
We were I was telling the hubby about him having to have that surgery, and I'm like, I'm worried because my husband has a lot of the same back problems Ken does. Like,
Well,
what are we
Ken's
gonna do if
problem-
we have to go through a surgery?
Ken's problem was he had a fat merged in between. Right. So
what?
they removed a fat sack.
Oh, really?
So they removed
okay.
the fat sack and everything lined back up. So they're hoping that's all they have to do.
Ew, it
And
wasn't a
So
disc?
his is a little bit
no, so
different.
now he has feeling in both his feet again. So it's a good sign.
Oh, don't tell me that shit. Then it scares me about me. Shit. We were just talking about we finally can get insurance, but it's so damn expensive. I'm like, no, I got too many bills. I'll lie if I have to and say that we're
I
separated.
know, right, little miss? Eek.
But I found a chiropractor that specializes in numbness like I have
Mm-hmm.
and nerve problems like I have. So I'm thinking about trying that first.
Y'all pray through me. Chiropractor ain't never touching my ass again.
Nope.
No, that's
And
what's wrong with my neck.
he's the
So
son
it
of a
is
bitch that
scary.
put me in the hospital.
That's
Uh-huh.
part of the problem, Anthony. The chiropractor touched your ass.
Yeah, well, that's been all right, you know.
That's actually what's wrong with my neck is a chiropractor. But I can't afford the insurance to go through all the other testing I need.
Well, I just learned a bad lesson. The doctor that worked on my neck to fix it told me when you go to a chiropractor and they go to adjust you without x-raying you, he said, get the fuck out.
Yeah, though see, they did x-ray me first.
Yeah.
But the problem was is I didn't need it after like a couple because I was really young. A friend of mine like hit me really hard in the back of the neck and it disaligned my neck, I guess. So
Well,
I was
hello, damn it, Jenna. It's about damn time you showed up.
Right.
so after like the second time I was fine because I was young. He did permanent damage because I was still growing and he kept working on me for months.
Yeah, because they get paid more that way.
Well, that's like a surgeon. He said, well, did he ever x-ray you? I said, to be honestly, he's never x-rayed me one time.
I love that disclaimer for damn it so much. You have no idea.
I love you, damn it.
Oh, we
Mark.
love her.
But yeah, no, that's like I've learned certain things about going to. I've been watching a lot of things and how they're supposed to do it. The problem is I have to travel a couple of hours, and this one actually really does all the testing. And before she does anything, if she thinks you need if she thinks you have anything like MR or MS or anything like that, she will send you to a different doctor first.
Gamer, if it's tasting like butter, you need to flip her up the other way.
Yeah, I was thinking, damn, gamer,
You're in the wrong hole.
Gamer, something's very wrong. I love you, bro. Something's very wrong.
Yeah, if it ain't
Well,
tasting
you
like
said
fish,
oops.
flip it over. You're on the wrong side.
And Wendy goes, oops. Oh, God.
Oy.
Sorry, Athena. Did I wake you up? I still gotta feed y'all.
Little Miss said all her horses get x-rays before getting adjusted.
So like your horses actually get adjusted too? I've never heard of that.
Well,
That's
Little
neat
Miss
though,
should know.
because I'd imagine
There
that
you
they
go.
need it.
I could use an adjustment.
That my head went so okay. Carry on. That's not going in my head.
That's why I'm just sitting here drinking my V8 juice, shutting my mouth.
Cheers, Anthony. Cheers.
I'll
Do
drink
they
to
make
that.
V8 also?
Ah.
Yes, and I'm drinking my V8 on the rock.
Listen, Wendy. Wendy said, well, I could have used butter as lubrication, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it gums up after heating.
Well, I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, you'll believe it. Trust me. Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm just telling you.
It give new meaning to oil of old lady.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, butter is not an alternative, okay?
Don't listen. If I run out of lubrication and desperate times call for them desperate measures, I have plenty of olive oil and vegetable oil. No worries.
Jenna's, you can use margarine if you're cheap.
Oh my God damn it. I got that too. Damn it. Fuck you.
This
You
boy
gotta
don't
make
touch
sure it
hard.
stays
Hey,
warm though.
They don't
'cause
call it spread for
they-
nothing.
Oh my God.
it's tasting like fish chicken.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Like that old boy. Spread. Spread. You picking on my sister again, man? I told you about this shit in public, man.
Oh my God, Wendy. She said, well, yes, Jenna, though I draw the line at dipping.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
Ooh.
Gamer's even worse. I can't even afford margarine. It's spit for me.
Yeah.
And damn it said dripping means full satisfaction. Ladies and gentlemen, damn it, Jenna has entered the chat. Oh my God, Wendy. No one should be rubbing beef fat down amongst the curtains.
Hi, Wolfie. I haven't seen you in a while.
oh,
Like, I
isn't
haven't
that
been
where the
around in
beef
a
fat's
while.
supposed to go? Hmm.
And Little Miss says Crisco works. I've heard that too. I've heard it.
Yeah, especially if you heat it up a little bit in the microwave.
Bacon grease works well and tastes great. Mm. When are you
Damn it,
guys?
you've
When
been
you
around
ladies
this
gonna start
group
using
too
that
long.
for perfume? A
Oh
little
my
bacon
God.
grease.
Damn it, you've been around this group too long to know that they're gonna jump on that bacon grease.
What's up,
Captain,
Captain?
I'm gonna send you a link, Captain. Go on, Captain. I'm sending you a
Oh,
link.
hey, I done told you. I done told my wife when it comes to bacon grease, I'll lick her from asshole to appetite.
That's exactly why I don't have nothing with bacon grease like that around Mark. I won't be able to leave the room.
I've actually heard, and I haven't looked it up yet, but I've heard that they have started making flavored,
Bacon flavor, gel.
yeah, bacon flavored, what do
Body
you call
gel.
it? Yeah,
Yep, they do.
They
like with the
heard the
whips
men's
that they
prayers
make.
and answered them.
And they also have one called Orange Float.
And of course, Anthony knows this.
You damn Skippy.
We like,
Oh
but
my
the
God.
one,
Gamer said, hold on a minute, twin, hold on. Gamer said, nice. I bid a WD-40 for the mechanics and us other rednecks. One or the other.
oh, please don't give that out. I'm so glad he's asleep.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. You
I
put
know how to get a hold of
WD-40 on
Brian. I'll
a
help
chick
him.
squat and watch her move. She coming out of that bed.
That's not
Coming in- He
like,
coming on something.
no,
Oh.
no, no, that burn is not a burn you want with no WD-40.
No.
Captain. Don't hide, Captain. Don't hide.
Put it on a cut
Where's
and
my
see what
captain?
happens.
Hey, Lisa. Thanks for the link.
Fucking
You're welcome.
Wendy. Lard is a
Moving
no-no.
on.
There's a
Look,
difference
look.
between being porked and using pork.
Wendy, there is no moving along now, darling. Look what you done fucking started. You and damn it.
Mm.
You know how we are over here. We just need a little bit of a hint of this and we taking it off.
Yeah, a
Just be
little
grateful
lubrication
Mike's
goes a
not
long way.
I'm thinking chainsaw exhaust, two-stroke exhaust. That would be a pretty good perfume.
Not a great gamer said cottage cheese. And then damn it
Coleslaw?
said, yeah. Then damn it, Jenna said, yeah, but WD-40 isn't tasty.
Mm.
It's funny because it goes in this order. And then Wendy said, coleslaw? Question mark? Cream cheese. Only on the round table. Only on the round table.
What up, Captain?
What's up, Jimmy?
What you up to?
Me. You're looking at
How
it.
was your day, Captain?
Same old, same old?
Eh?
It was actually not bad. Yep, not bad. I didn't get a damn thing done.
There you go. I had that same day. I did nothing.
It's nothing.
I agree, damn it, Jenna. I agree.
Hey, it's Friday, damn it. It's a do nothing Friday.
No, fuck you. Fuck you. It's the weekend. We gonna party. You better be doing more than
Yeah,
two
we
strokes.
gonna party, but for guys like Captain and I, and Anthony, they all the same.
For
You know?
you.
The only difference is every day is a new day. It's
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter if it's Monday or Friday or
Cool.
Sunday.
That's why
The
y'all
only
was
reason
here
I
to
know the
what
difference
day
is the night that the wife's here and the wife's not. It's like,
But what if we said fucking use barbecue sauce? Fucking gamers talking about using engine coolant.
no fish
Mayo.
oil. No fish oil.
Mayo.
Coffee beans.
Oh my
I
god.
bet you that would be pretty good, especially a little hickory.
Oh, y'all giving Anthony ideas.
Run down the run.
All right.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to freaking get
Peanut
together
butter.
with Gamer and freaking fry some sausages in baby oil.
Oh no.
Look at Anthony's face. Oh yeah, baby.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that face. Oh baby.
I don't think it would work out well.
Donna. Add banana. Use coconut oil.
Yeah.
Oh my god. My knee.
Peanut butter Jenna is fun. I like that idea.
You
I'm
got
surprised I haven't done it, but I should have.
She is right though. You got to add banana. It kind of curves the yeast infection.
Fucking throw some rice in there. It soaks up everything.
It adds texture.
Well, yeah, that's why you get the crunchy peanut butter.
Oh god.
Yeah, that way you don't know you're crunching the crabs.
Right. Well, you run into a dingleberry, it'll blend right in.
I clap the beat to Happy Days. Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days. Wednesday, Thursday. Oh fuck. Throw some peanuts too. Oh, Donna, you're not helping your vagina. I just want you to know this. You're not helping.
Act that thing like you do the dog's conch with peanut butter.
God, Jimmy.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you get half a jar in there.
Oh shit. Oh my
I'm
god!
never eating.
Damn it.
I'm never
Damn
eating
it,
food
sis.
at Jim's house. Just for the record.
Yeah, I'm not eating food at Damon's neither. She just said butter would be better with crabs. Add some garlic.
Hey, why is there an empty bottle of Mrs. Butterworth on the shelf? Because there's a big hole in the bottom of the bottle. Jimmy!
Hey. I wouldn't do that.
Mrs. Butterworth talks sexy.
The edges of the bottle are too sharp, man.
You see how she shakes that bottle?
Mm-hmm. She said put it on the pancakes, so I put it on the pancakes. Okay.
What did it say, Gamer?
Yes, game. I whispered in the vagina once and it whispered back. Oh, I'm curious to know what this is.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, that's it, Wendy. Butter and garlic.
Butter and garlic, it goes good on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it.
I love this family. I love this family. I love this family.
Come on.
But hey, think about it. If you're quick at mixing the butter and the garlic, you won't need salt.
Oh.
More texture.
More texture.
Come on, you're Italian. You could dress Mark up real nice and have a field day.
I sure could.
Covered in vinegar and oil and
I can't toss his big ass, but I can, dress him up.
yeah.
Put them in a bowl, make them look like a big bowl of rigatoni.
And then just
you
bite
said
him.
something
And
about
then just bite him from head to toe. He won't know what the hell happened
you
to
said
him.
something about
Mhm.
biting like tossing his big ass. Is that like tossing salad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yes.
I'm getting hot. I am getting hot. Damn it! Fuck you.
No, Lisa, you so did not catch that. Do not
I
answer.
did catch it. I did catch it. Damn it! It was two. I mean, twin, you and damn it are confusing me right now. Listen, before I could think about what I said, it already came out my mouth.
He was
Yeah, like
tossing.
anybody on this panel thinks before they speak.
Not
No.
really.
She was tossing them. You didn't think that was her screaming behind that closed door, huh?
Anyway, hi Tammy, how you doing?
That was Mark. Going, Anthony, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, shit. It
Go
told
ain't
me.
playing.
Hold on. We got the answer from Gamer 20 minutes later. He
Mm.
said, it told me I would never achieve anything in life. I responded with, wow, thanks. Is that you, Dad? As to which he correctly replied with, no, I'm a vagina you diluted to prick.
Oh,
My God.
I love you, Gamer.
Now, exactly how much LSD do you have to freaking eat to have that conversation?
No. If I'm gonna toss my salad, there's nothing gonna be white coming out of it. That's just gross. I love ranch dressing. It's just gross.
What, cottage cheese?
No, nothing white, Captain. Nothing white.
Nothing white.
Well, I heard
Nothing
cottage
at
Well,
all.
he
Let's
is
get that right. Nothing
Tex-Mex.
at all.
He is Tex-Mex. It shouldn't come out white.
I heard that in the right circumstances, that cottage cheese will turn into ranch dressing.
Oh my God, damn it, Jenna.
I gotta go back and
Always
She
Thousand
said, if
Island.
ranch doesn't work, there's always Thousand Island.
yeah, but them pickles, them little pickles in there are scratchy though.
That won't be my problem now, will it? No, that'll be his.
Well, that's for stimulation.
Yeah, right. And if you got the
Yeah,
right tongue, if you got the right tongue,
It's like the
technique, you can
rib for
stick.
her pleasure. You know, it's
Right,
Rib
right.
for
And if
her
you got the
pleasure.
right, listen, if you have the right tongue technique, you can stick all them prickly things up his ass, and you get the unprickly. What game? No, cottage cheese is gross. And Gamer
ain't
said, I
wrong
love
with
it when a whole leaks white. I have a specific bucket hidden under my bed just for that. And the joy is, it's only, oh my God, Gamer.
Annual emptying of
Uh,
the white secretion bucket.
Ole!
and you all
Yes,
thought
damn it.
and you all
Ole!
thought a happy rag was bad.
Yeah.
Jenna.
Oh, I know what that
Make
is.
Jenna.
Yeah, but at least a happy rag gets thrown out once in a while.
I can do
Not
the
a
style cream. Throw a little avocado in there. I'm good to go, damn it.
The good thing about the bucket though, it makes a good fly trap.
Anthony. I don't know. Let me go ask Elton. He's got a bucket in his house.
Is that when you walk in, something smells fishy?
Yeah. Damn it. Wait. Damn it, Gamer. Wendy, you're confusing me right now. Slow it down. Fucking Donna's in there too. Okay.
Oh no, Wendy, it goes beyond life forms. It's whole ecosystems.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard of the cum box. I just don't never want to see one. Don't fuck with the Thousand Island dressing. It's my favorite, and I barely eat salad as it is. Don't ruin it for me. Too late. You went to the wrong stream, Wolfie.
Wolfie, did you forget where you were?
Not sorry, Wolf
Here
Blade.
since the beginning.
Yeah, see, damn it, you should be proud of me. I should get a fucking gold star. I get a pat on the back. I was an A student. Somewhere along the line, you taught me something. Damn it.
If only I had the capacity to learn. Oh wait, I do.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
you do. You.
Somewhere.
I turned that function off.
Anthony, don't be so quiet sipping on that V8. You know you got things to say.
How much salt did you add to that?
None. That don't even have salt in it.
That's why I was asking.
I'll be right
Yeah.
back. I need a snack. Walgreens have wait, Gamer. Gamer said Walgreens have been asking me to make my own healthy sourdough. I could be a baker, you know. Those buckets hold value. Oh my god. Oh fuck. I knew as soon as I seen her put her own disclaimer in the chat, she was about to drop links.
Yeah.
Caution, caution. We need a Ken alarm for just for when Damn It drops links.
Uh-huh.
Fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Oh,
The name of
the
that.
thing even
that-
starts with sick.
No.
No, no.
You need one that says danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
I love you, Jenna, but not gonna happen. If it says sick at the very beginning, I'm not clicking. Thankfully, I'm on my phone, so I can't.
Ah, nice.
Bucket.
Yep. At least I missed it.
It looked like a cardboard box with a moldy
Yeah.
fireman's helmet in the bottom.
Well, apparently
I ain't even
that's
know
the
that.
happy rags, dude.
Yeah. There used to be happy.
They don't look happy anymore.
No.
It looks like it, and that goes beyond box of sadness and shame.
Cow Kitty,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Box of hope and despair.
Box of hope and lost dreams. Or desperation and lost dreams, I should say.
Hi, Lissy Ann.
Hey, Lissy, how you doing? Lissy enjoyed her birthday
Uh-huh.
a lot
Yesterday.
today.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
I seen her video come out.
Mm-hmm.
I watched her video about how much she enjoyed her birthday, so I am glad.
Happy.
Awesome.
Joy
Happy
do it.
birthday, Lissy.
Awesome.
You deserve it.
There you go. Watch that. Phil Robinson said you get too much happy, you get crabby.
I got my box of salt. Girl Scout cookies. Got to do the right thing, you know.
What kind of Girl Scout cookies do you have?
Those are these are Samoas.
Oh,
Mhm.
those are my favorite.
Yeah. The box does not have a good life expectancy.
They were pretty good. I don't eat them anymore, but they were pretty good.
Neither do I.
But now
Yeah.
you can get them at the grocery store. Not
Well,
the
I won't
actual
buy
Girl
them.
Scout ones, but
Yeah, they're
pretty
fake. I won't
expensive.
buy them.
What was
Yeah, I
the
don't-
ones with? What was the ring ones with the caramel and the coconut? What was those
That's
called?
The
Samoa's.
Samoas, they're the ones I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh
I
God.
don't eat any of the store bought stuff anymore. If I'm gonna eat something like that, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make it in my house or I don't eat it.
Well, no, it's freaking supporting the Girl Scouts, man. Freaking.
I don't
No.
like because all of like my kids aren't in Girl Scouts, and all the other kids I know that like I don't know any Girl Scouts anymore. So
Can I ask a dumb question?
yes,
How come the
Um,
Girl Scouts are strictly still the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts are now just the Scouts?
I don't.
That's a good question.
Ah,
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one because I have an opinion, but it's an opinion people mostly don't like.
Well,
I'm wondering why they didn't just
it's
like
wrong.
I'm
Whatever
wondering
you-
why they didn't take the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts and blend the two just into the
They shouldn't have.
Scouts
It should have never
let
happened.
every kid join no matter what.
No.
No, I think
No.
girls and Boy Scouts should have been because they
The
did
reality
different things
is-
that were
The
fun.
reality is boys need separation from girls, especially when they're that young, and they should have been allowed to do it.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy. You
Want to
said
know what else I
exactly what
don't agree
think.
with? I'm gonna tell you what else I don't agree with. I don't agree with that if you go play football, or me and Skeeters had this conversation, and Jimmy, you go play soccer or whatever sport, everybody gets a trophy.
Nope.
No,
Fuck
I don't
that
agree
shit.
with that neither. I
No.
don't.
That's
No.
why we
I'm
got
not
too
a-
many little wussies.
I'm not a parent, and and even I know that shit.
I was when I played sports, they gave everybody a trophy, but your trophy was it said what place you got. You
Right.
know,
And the size
And-
was appropriate to your freaking
you know,
status.
if there are 10 teams, and you were the last one, your trophy said 10. It was the smallest, you know.
Here you
So
go. Here's your
everybody
trophy.
gets one.
It's a little tiny
The
flashlight.
fact of the matter is most of those losing trophies didn't make it very far from the parking lot.
Right.
Right.
You know,
And
Well,
and
shit.
like,
we all knew.
come on, I'm sorry. And it teaches them to work harder. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Gives you
like
goals.
Skeeter, right? Skeeter gets so frustrated watching his kids play football because he can't be like his dad was with him. You know what I mean? Because they want
Oh,
you
yeah.
to encourage them and don't discourage them. You were made to make a mean machine when your kids went to play football, especially football.
Well, you do that at home,
Shit,
though.
my dad used to holler so loud I could hear him. You better run, boy. I'm gonna whoop your ass when I get home.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Wolfie, it does build character. It shows people that, okay, yes, you know, just because you lose, you don't like my kids have a problem with having to win everything.
Right,
So
and that's
you're
because
supposed
of
to
the
have
shit that they
fun.
did.
You have to have fun with it too, but you also have to learn the difference of being a sore loser, not being a sore loser,
Yep.
being
Right.
okay losing.
And
These
not
kids
just
today
that.
don't
It's not just
understand
that. It's another problem with the society. You have to earn every fucking thing you get in life.
Yep.
You know, you can't just, it just can't be handed to you.
Nothing is free.
Why do you think all
Nothing.
these school kids are going ape shit? Because they've been lied to themselves the last 4 to 5 years. And they get out in the real world, and the real world goes, ha ha. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now
Yeah,
they're
it
all
does.
pissed
You're
at
right,
the world.
Wolfie.
Now they're trying to freaking take all this freaking babying and bring it
Yep.
into our freaking legal system
Yep.
so the babies can cry even louder.
That's
Yep.
why I'm glad my girl's biological father is in MMA because they see the difference between winning and losing. Like physically see it. I don't like it because it teaches them physical violence, but I like that they actually get to see the difference between winning and losing. And that when you lose, you work even harder. If you can't win or lose, what's the point? And they're starting to learn that you work even harder when you lose.
Remember my first boxing tournament? I come home and said, Dad, it hurts. He said, well, next time you'll win.
Exactly. See, my dad was in boxing, and
Yeah.
my husband now was in baseball and football and all, like he was doing so many things, and it was a big deal to win or to lose. Like it made you work harder to
Yeah.
achieve your goals. And so I'm lucky that my kids still get to see that.
My parents were freaking wimps. My stepfather told me to run away from fights. I beat his ass.
I don't say run away. If don't start fights, because if you start fights,
But I tell
I'm
my kids the same thing. I tell them don't start it.
Well,
But
don't
you
look
need
for
to
it, but don't run from it.
Exactly.
No, I wasn't looking for a fight, but being a
You
towhead
found me.
and
oh
being
yeah.
the only Mormon kid in the entire freaking town, just about, yeah, the fights found me.
Yeah. You know, and you learn how to
Man,
live.
actually,
You learn how to
Lisa,
fight.
Melissa, that statement.
Or you learn how to avoid those people.
they're not changing our history. We are allowing them to change our history.
No.
See, that's
They're
another
helping
thing
them
gets me
change the history.
pissed. Nobody takes blame for shit.
Yeah,
No.
You know,
they're
the
helping
fact
them
is
change
they
the
only
history
get
now.
they only in life, people only get away with what you allow them to get away with.
Mhm.
If the
Period.
thing is, a lot of people are too scared to stand up and say what they truly believe because they're scared they'll be labeled.
A
And
racist, misogynistic.
Last
Listen,
lady
Whatever.
called me
You
racist.
gotta
I
be
said,
something.
baby, I said, boo boo, if call me a racist,
Or-
helps you sleep.
Or the worst
I'm the
sin of
biggest
all
one you ever met.
nowadays. The worst sin of all nowadays. A Trump supporter.
yeah, which I don't like. I mean, I know that a lot. Like
No, actually,
that. That
that's
one,
wrong.
I know that a lot of people like that one. I won't touch on because I know a lot of people think a lot of different ways about that. But the rest of it, yes, I have grown up and like, I snapped the
Listen.
other night. Lisa
Listen.
had to listen to me.
I have admitted from day one I am not a Trump supporter. Bashful is. And we coexist wonderfully.
Why? Because we come from an age where, you can still be friends with someone that has a different opinion of yourself.
Right.
That's the way it should be, Wolfie. Wolfie said, I taught my son to have the drive to be the best that he can be and not better than everybody else. If he lost, fuck it. Drive harder, push harder.
Mhm.
I'm the same way, Wolfie. Same way
Exactly.
with my kids.
Mhm.
But like
I'd-
with, I saw something the other day that actually kind of shocked me. Through all of this protesting and looting and stuff, there was a bunch of people that stood up and was like, y'all forget history that, and it was like through this, they were wearing the, like it was a group of black women supporting Trump. And I was like, what? Like, they were like actually saying y'all forgot what history really is. I was really shocked about that one.
There was a
But
person the other day that was telling that was went out in front of this medical building where all the people were out there kneeling and freaking like saying goofy stuff. There was this black dude, and he confronted these workers and say, y'all, Black Lives Matter, and well, and confronted them about black on black killing. Do those lives matter? And they said yes, absolutely. He's like, what about the freaking what about the black babies that get aborted in Planned Parenthood? And they didn't really have anything to say about that.
it's just funny to me. A lot with all of it is no matter what race or what culture you come from, we all have bad experiences. And that's all that needs to be reminded. All of this that's going on right now is everybody's using it for their own agenda.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And
Yep.
I have to say this
Get that
one
right.
thing. I'm going to say this once, and I'm not going to speak about this again.
Boom.
Regardless how you look at the situation, what happened to that man was wrong.
Exactly.
Period.
Yes,
No
agreed.
matter the color of his skin, no matter the background he had, everyone knows somebody that was a drug addict that's had a fucked up past,
Mhm.
So despite the color of the skin, regardless, what happened to that man was fucked up. For one. For two, that officer that killed him had prior problems
Uh-huh.
with excessive force.
Yeah.
He should have never allowed to be a cop again. His partner also had prior record of excessive force. He even was in a lawsuit in 2009. The officer
Right.
that killed him was in 3 shootouts. One ended fatal. So
Could
who
not have gone as
doesn't?
far as it did. Sorry.
Yeah, but
Regardless
what
whether
pissed
you're a
me?
junkie or you're
Yeah.
homeless, you're black, white, purple, or green.
Yeah, but I'm not even mad about that happening. You know what I'm mad about? Is all those fucking people that stood there flapping their fucking jaws and never once tried to help that man.
I have to say, I agree with
I'm
you,
sorry,
Anthony.
there
because
was
I
three
was
I
cops.
did
sitting
watch
there.
a video. I did watch a video where they were screaming
Yeah, they
at the
were
officer.
screaming.
But
And
Anthony,
who's really gonna
hold on,
step in?
hold on. I'm gonna say this, Anthony. And this is I get what you're saying, but to come from the neighborhood they come from, because I come from the similar neighborhood that they
Mhm.
come from. You step in and you get the cop off you, your face is gonna be remembered, and his little
Uh-huh.
friends in blue are gonna just keep harassing you
Yep.
and bothering you, and however they
Uh-huh.
can get you,
Oh,
they're
and
gonna
you'd
get you.
probably get arrested
like
right
it.
then and there
Yeah,
for
exactly.
touching that cop.
And
In
you know
my
what I'm saying?
neighborhood, I'm known
I'm just saying,
already,
Anthony, you are definitely correct. You are 100% correct. But there's an underlining issue of
Mhm.
why they don't. It's the same
You
reason
can't
why.
step in when a cop's doing
Right.
something
There's
like
this,
that.
and what's happening right now is, and it kills me, is
Interfering.
because crimes can happen in our neighborhood. Like back home where I come from, crimes can happen in a neighborhood. There could be 600 people that witnessed it, and nobody says nothing.
See, that's
Uh-huh.
my other problem is the
That is
snitching
because there is nothing, and I do mean nothing, the law enforcement can do to protect your life
Exactly.
if you snitch.
The only thing you can do to protect your life is to shut your mouth.
Your fucking mouth. I hear nothing, I see nothing, and say nothing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, that's a different story. I'm talking about the fact when that man stopped struggling and you seen his shoulders slope back, he was gone, and they stood there just, oh, you're a
Yeah,
bum.
yeah.
You're a
But the
bum.
ones that did wrong are the officers.
See, I
Right.
The
couldn't
people
have
I
standing
know
there could
But I'm
That is
sorry.
something that
I
I
don't
have to
care.
agree.
I don't care if it's that guy or you, Jimmy. If I seen a cop do that to you, and I realized he went to the point, because I've been there. I know when a life leaves a body.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've not only done it, I've felt it. And
Uh-huh.
the problem is that guy sit right there through the whole feeling of that man's life slipping.
Mhm.
Not only did he feel it, he seen it.
Yeah.
And the fact that
He knew
none
what
of
he
those
did.
people, the women stood right there and started screaming because they even seen it, and not there was fucking 13 people in that area. That cop should have been ripped off that guy. Period.
Yeah, but they all would have ended up in jail too.
No, listen,
Oh,
and not
fucking
all
well.
cops. Hold on. Not
Yeah.
all cops are bad.
Oh, I know that. I'm not saying that. But
Not
that
all
one
cops are
was.
bad. But what I'm saying to you is that they cannot protect you
No.
No.
all the
Nope.
time through
Nope.
all
I don't
situations.
ask
They just
cops to
can't.
They
protect me.
react.
I've never asked a cop to protect me once.
I mean, I agree with Anthony because I already have a bad reputation in my neighborhood. Like they know
Yeah.
every name I've been like, so I would have jumped in. Fuck going to jail. I don't give a shit. Fuck what they can do for me later. I don't give a shit. At that point, noticing that there's like minutes between possibly saving his life, I would have gone to prison. I would have cared. Saving a life is more important than jail.
That's why when that paramedic walked up, he took
Yeah,
a
well-
pulse and he walked out because he knew the man was gone. Period.
And
And it took the fire company 5 minutes to find where the ambulance was because the cops wasn't cooperating. What the
Nope.
fuck? I don't care. You
But my thing-
cannot. And it's not just Black Lives Matters. All lives matters. And there's people that I'm extremely close to. I'm not gonna mention names, but there's people I'm extremely close to right now that are saying, "Oh, he was a meth head. He had this. He had that." Well, does that make his life not matter any more than yours? No.
Nope.
Oh yeah, now
No.
all of a sudden the cops
I did
were
not
saying
see.
that
I
he
did
was-
not see him resist one time.
Yeah.
Only time I seen him resist is when he could not fucking breathe.
all of a sudden they're saying that it's because he was ODing, not because the knee was on his fucking neck.
And is there any
Um,
proof? And they're saying there was a counterfeit bill. Was any proof from that store to this day that that bill was counterfeit?
Thing is if you've listened to any of his YouTube or Facebook Live, I think it was Facebook Live he was doing,
Twitter.
any of
He
his
did
messages,
Instagram.
any of his messages was everybody
Peace.
needs to coexist. Everybody, like all of this is, his messages were so empowering.
And he spoke
This is
quite
nothing like
frequently,
what they're trying to
he
say.
spoke quite often on black crime.
Mhm.
All the time he did.
This man was a good man. So, and that's my thing is he's a good man, and that's what needs to be remembered. not
Now, the
what
second
everyone
one,
is
he
using
deserved
for
to
their
be
own
shot.
agenda.
Sorry to say that.
Mhm. And let's not forget, we can't judge them by their demons because we all got demons. We all got our
Oh,
own addictions. You know what
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean? And
Uh-huh.
you know, and don't pass judgment on somebody else. You know what I mean? Because at one point in our life, whether it's right now or previous, we've all had our demons. We've all had our addiction. That doesn't define the person that you are.
Yeah, but I've been on the ground in that position too. So yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
more than
My
once.
point, my main point that aggravates me, and I even have a cousin that I
God
just got
damn
into a
it.
fight with because people are using this for their own agenda. And that's a problem for me because this man didn't want an agenda in his life. He was trying to show love and make everybody love each other and show that all that. And then now it's used
Hold
for
on, I
hate.
gotta read some. Wendy has a good point. She said, but Twin, the next cop would get his gun out and shoot if you interfered, and that's very possible. It is very
There was
possible.
13 people.
They shot.
There was 13 people in camera view. They can't shoot all you at one time. Sorry.
And
Sorry
believe
to
me,
tell you.
Lisa
I agree,
knows,
Wolfie. I agree.
and Lisa knows that I do not. I have my brother-in-law was a cop for many, many years, and he
It
was
is
a
true.
damn good cop. And so I usually take the cop side. But this cop makes it harder for people to see the good. These 3 cops that were on, there was not just one on top of him, there was 3.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I gotta address something. Damn it, you are exactly right. I agree with you, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people is not gonna agree with you, but I do. But she said Black Lives Matter isn't saying all lives don't matter, but not many of us wake up wondering if the color of our skin is going to get us killed. That is very true.
I've
I
had that
completely-
worry as a
Yeah.
white man.
I
Right.
have to.
And listen, it's not just one race. It happens in all. But the fact of the matter
Right.
is, whether you want to say it or
Hello,
agree
Chris.
with hello, Crystal. Whether you want to say
Oh,
it or
hi.
whether you want to say it, you want to agree with it or not. African Americans, any
That
other
happened
race
more than
besides
anybody else.
white
I'm not
is
going to say that they don't.
is pointed out and profiled more than we are.
Uh-huh.
Almost all my friends back home are black, and they have been
Hey,
profiled.
I
But you
was
have
7
to
years old when
also
my
look at
mother
society.
wasn't allowed in a store, okay?
Right.
Because they don't
Now-
serve her kind here.
Now,
But it's
let's see.
also with
Hold
the
on,
type
hold
of
on. I want to read this comment too. Damn it. Hold on. I mean, Twin. Lissy Ann said, "I just have to say, our freedom and society is going mad, and it's very sad world we are living in." Yes, but that is because of everything that has gone on, and is building up, and frustrations are building. I'm not saying it's right, but that is what's happening right now. You know what I mean? Like Anthony said many, many times, you have to stand up. And you have to fight for your rights. You have to fight and say, stop, this is enough.
Hmm.
And whether they are doing it correctly, which I don't think a lot of them are doing it correctly right now, but that is basically what's happened. And anger has took over for some. And for others, it's just to get free shit. I'm not going to lie. They're not out there to protest and riot for a cause. They're out there just to be idiots. But
Yeah,
for
but see,
some,
that's
it's
the problem,
anger.
though.
Right.
With someone
And-
like me, as soon as you start looting and burning shit, your message just went
Yeah,
right out
because
the
they're
fucking
not looting and burning shit in big, like if it was like Target or Walmart or something like that, okay, I get you're trying to make a statement, but you're doing it in mom and pop stores in your own community. What is that doing? It's ruining their lives, the people in
It
your
is.
own neighborhood. It's not
It is.
helping
It
your
is.
message.
And like I said prior, and me and Monica had this discussion. I think it was no, it was Susan. I've seen a lot of riots
but
in New
Wendy,
York.
right there, I have to stop you because even if you're peacefully protesting and you let people in your group start looting and shit and robbing, you're no longer a protester.
No,
No.
You're a
Yeah.
spectator in a theft. Period.
Hi, Gemma.
Hi,
Joe.
Gemma.
Lucia.
Anybody that's a respectful protester, when they see the burning and the looting going, they go home.
Mm-hmm.
They
And
leave.
if you paid attention, Wendy, a lot of people that organized the protests were trying to stop the looting and got mad when they started going bad.
Yeah,
And
see,
I'm
they,
not a, and I've said this over and over again. I'm not a big fan of Reverend Al Sharpton. I'm not. I don't like the man. But when they had the first memorial service for Floyd, the one thing he said that I agreed with was this: when Martin Luther King did his marches, and when the riots for Rodney King was going on, so on and so on, it was just black. It was just African Americans. You look at the crowd today, and
Oh,
there's
white kids.
white, there's black, there's all races in one. And it just didn't, it's not just standing on our soil, on American soil. The message has went all around the world. And if they keep it peaceful, then our message will get across. But the rioting and stuff is just killing everything that everyone's working for.
I'll tell you this, what I know about looting and what I've known about looting since I first understood the concept of it. Looting is not about loyalty. It is not about respect. It's about what a looter can grab. It's about greed. It's about selfishness, and it's about arrogance. And that's
Right.
all it's
That's
ever
right.
been about.
That's what I was saying about the looters. I agree absolutely with you. When the looters do what they do, it fucks up the message that the protesters are trying to get across.
Yeah.
And this is all the protesters is our way to get our message across and make somebody listen. Martin Luther King ran that $1 Million Man March with no violence, period. And his message got across. Rosa Parks got kicked off the back of that bus, and she got her message across with no violence.
Yeah, but see, they keep wanting to use Martin Luther King, and just like his sister said, leave his name out of your mouth. Because when he did the $1 Million Man March, not one store got robbed, not one building got burned.
Exactly. That's how it should be right now. They want to talk about their past. They had leaders before them.
Yeah, and when the
Fighting
cops
for their
told them to
rights.
move on, they moved on.
Right.
Yeah.
And when he stood in front of that in Washington in that monument, he didn't desecrate or destroy any of them. He was respectful, because that's what he knew would get across, is if they were calm and they were respectful. And his message got across. And he died trying to pass along that message. He died trying to give them
Because
what
he was
essentially
doing
they have
everything.
now.
Yeah. Well, he was doing everything peaceful, and they knew the only way to take him out was to kill him.
Right.
I do have to say this. I do get people destroying government like I get where they're so angry that they're not being heard that they start destroying government buildings or things.
I get that too.
Like, not that I would do that, but I understand it. You get so frustrated but going in your own neighborhoods and destroying your own that's completely different. But the thing is the thing about destroying poor Lisa had to hear it from me the other night, because I snapped, because somebody I helped raise told me that just because of the color of my skin and me being a straight female, I should feel privileged. With everything I've been through.
Because we have the right to an education and to better ourselves.
Wow.
They got the same right.
But
now they do.
Now I grew up.
Yeah, they
and
do.
The things I've been through as an adult, Lisa knows it all. I felt disrespected because
that's not true, Donna. You can fight for something without destroying. Martin Luther King proved that point.
Yep.
There's men, and it's not just Martin Luther King. There has been other when us women gathered around and fought for our rights to be able to vote and have the same rights as men. That was done with no violence. It can be done.
It was too violent. A lot of them wouldn't cook and give any head.
And we were burning our bras. There was fire. There was bras being burned. How could I forget?
Is a lot of this isn't even being done by the people that a lot of this is really just being done by, I'm
By
sorry,
shitheads.
but
Yeah.
third wave
Yeah.
feminists
And listen,
Antifa.
and I have said this before. I've said this before, even to my black friends, my closest black friends. There was this little teenager fucker back home that I had to say something to.
Yeah.
And where I come from back home, they know I am. I use that word nigga, and I'll use it here. No, that flows off my tongue. Nobody takes it
Yep.
as me being racist.
No.
Nobody
Mhm.
takes it as me hating black people because it's who I am. They know me. But you can tell how far our country as a whole came. We elected a black president, okay?
Uh-huh.
Barack Obama had to deal with some of the most southern, racist motherfuckers through his whole 8 years of being the president. Whether you like him or not, he had to endure more shit and death threats than most presidents had to because of the color of his skin. And what
Yep.
did that man do? He showed
Nothing.
up every day, didn't say nothing, proud to be the president of our great country. Whether you liked him as a president or not, that color of his skin, he never threw up in anybody's face. You never heard about the death threats. You never heard from his mouth. You never heard about what problems he may have been having in the background. He led this country with respect and being proud to be the first African American president. So at this point, you can no longer say that the color of your skin can't get you where you want to be, because there is no higher and greater power and job in this world than being the president of the United States.
Right?
So they
Yeah,
need to
but
stop saying that.
what about all the ones that are lawyers and judges and mayors and governors?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They're
Yeah.
That's
everywhere.
another thing that I have to point out as the fact that yes, like I, of course, everybody knows what I believe in, but my ancestors just a few generations ago were Jewish.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I gotta answer Demit's question. Sorry, twin. Demit said, "How did we get from Butterloo to politics?" Well, that's probably because we thought of JFK. All right, continue. Continue, twin. Continue.
Did anybody mention Slick Willie?
Hey, whatever.
Hey, he played a good sax, okay?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Bill Clinton.
He played
What?
the saxophone for the intro of Night Court.
Yep.
Prove me wrong.
Well, damn it. See, the roundtables avoided this topic because
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
we
want to
know it
offend
didn't
anybody.
down.
But it's died down a little, and we all have an opinions, and it's all been bothering us. And I'm sure Bashful would have loved to express her opinion. That probably wouldn't have been a debate between me and Bashful.
Yeah, but you know the only thing that pissed me off about Obama, and a lot of his own people said this. Yes, he made president, which was the greatest thing in history. But half the shit he didn't do didn't help any of his own people at all.
No, a
Well,
race war
hold
was
on a minute.
created.
When you are the president of the United States, you're not just supposed to benefit your own people.
I know, but
You're
I'm
supposed to
talking
benefit
about
everybody.
before he even got in office. They've been trying to reform all this prison bullshit for the longest time, and it didn't get done till this one got in.
Well, listen, maybe that's because his people, and I mind you, I'm not racist. I'm not racist by far. But maybe if his people stop with the I'm entitled attitude,
Yeah,
where he had
yeah.
to work his ass up to get what he was, him and his
Right.
wife.
Well, you know, it's nowadays it's much tougher to be a prison guard now. They're getting injured more and more regularly because of the loose regulations that have come about recently.
Yeah.
There are more uprisings. They happen more often,
Right. And like
and more
They're
more
starting to serve.
prison
I
officers
dropped down.
They're
They
starting
have
to
to-
serve boneless chicken in the prisons because they're trying to cut down on the amount of weapons. You know, chicken bones.
Yeah.
And county,
I'm joking,
I
I'm
don't
joking.
know about prisons, but I know county, they don't allow anything like the pins you use, like they're scared for like giving you anything other than the insert of a pin. Like
Oh,
County's
time out.
horrible. Prison is supposed to be much better than county jails. So I don't know. I may be wrong.
I'm out. I'm out. This
They can
I've
make
been
bitch just ate
weapons
my
out of
favorite
anything.
candy. Hang on. This bitch just ate my favorite candy in front of me.
Mhm.
Go fuck yourself, Lisa.
What'd she eat? I've got it on
You
the
eat-
YouTube side.
Fucking Reese cup eating motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't do the Reese cup.
I do.
Unless it's the white.
I'm not dancing like a stripper yet, Donna. Calm down, calm down.
I actually ate ice cream. I ate a drumstick the other day.
Mhm.
I'm starting to
Listen,
think
we-
maybe.
Listen, Gemmas, I'm gonna try to refrain on my true feelings about Donald Trump because I pissed a lot of people off when I say how I really feel about Donald Trump. But if
But
he did
everybody-
that, kudos to him. It's election year. I had to throw that in there.
But everybody has to understand where Lisa comes from. She sees who he was before presidency. She got to
Mhm.
see, she got to see him for who he really is.
Yeah, and we all
And
know who
I
he
get
is. He's an
that.
asshole.
He's a,
He's
he's
an
a
He's an
asshole.
asshole,
He's a
but
fucking
Takes an
douchebag.
asshole, but he takes
But
a
he's
douchebag.
doing a good job.
at
Yeah.
this
Come on.
point, between him
With
and
what he's
who's
got.
who else is running, he's the better of the two.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
no.
let's just
Hold
be
on.
honest.
Hold on. At this point, do you really want to vote for Joe Biden?
Exactly.
Hell no.
Joe is just not my cup of tea. I couldn't.
Sleepy.
I just can't.
sleepy,
Yeah,
creepy
okay,
Joe.
let's-
not a
yeah,
chance.
No, wait.
Let's put a senile
Hold on.
pedophile in the
Hold on.
office.
Hold on. Dave Larson said, all I want is a flea collar and some bacon strips. And Cole, darling, you've been around here long enough that when I say that N-word, it's out of no disrespect. So if you take it disrespectful, I don't know what to tell
Mhm.
you.
Okay, and here's the
And
thing.
where I come from, it means like brother.
Yeah.
That's exactly like there's certain ones of us that grew up in
Yeah,
the way
I have
just
several
not
friends
disrespectful.
that
I'll
will
tell you
call me
this.
that, and I call it right back.
Yeah,
You know?
I'll tell you this
Mhm.
right now. They don't freaking take your videos down or censor your videos at all if you say the N-word in your videos on YouTube. Bet me.
Oh,
Listen,
probably not.
and Gemma,
She already did. So
Gemma, listen,
we just ain't worried about them trolls.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gemma, I don't believe everything Donald Trump did has been bad. I don't. But I don't necessarily care for the man. Some of the decisions
Yeah,
he
I don't
made,
care for
understand.
him.
Right,
I
but
do.
you know, he's working for the good of us all. We'll be okay. Give him 4 more years. What's the worst that could happen? You give him 4 more years.
I
And
wish he
hold
would
on,
get
hold
off
on,
this.
hold
I wish
on.
he would give, and this has nothing to do with the stimulus check shit. But I wish he would get off the fucking 5G shit because ain't no one gonna be able to afford the 5G if they don't find a way to get us money and jobs. Just saying.
That's what he's working on. All
At
right.
the same time, the stimulus check, everybody does realize
Come
where
on
the
now.
stimulus
Look,
check is
y'all
coming
all
from,
know
right?
y'all want a gray head, hair sniffing pervert in the office. Now, come on now.
I don't know what y'all talking about a stimulus check. All right, and I don't care where
I
it's
didn't
come
get
from.
one, but the ones who did get one, y'all do realize where it comes from, right?
Comes from
Yeah.
taxes.
It's
Yeah.
going to come from they've already said it's coming from Social Security.
No.
Yep.
Not
So?
this one.
Well,
cares?
So
twin,
it does hurt us in the long run.
twin. Hold on. Let's be honest here. My generation was fucked with Social Security a long time ago.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yep.
So yeah, what are you
Just
worried
saying.
about? Yeah.
Well,
So
But
You
it's
know,
gonna
How
hurt
many
we'll
us
years?
move on.
more.
And how many
I'm just
years
saying, like,
have people tell you Social Security is not a fucking retirement?
no, it's a backup plan. Okay, it's a little extra
It's,
for your
that,
backup
it's
plan. You're
supposed to
supposed
be
to
added to
have
what you
something
are
else.
saved.
Right.
Yeah.
If you
But
want
you
to
who
retire, you're
expect
supposed to have
it,
something else.
understand when you're getting the stimulus check, understand that if you expect it, you are damn wrong. Because you
Mhm.
ain't gonna be getting that Social Security later on with, and not just that. there's many other
Twin,
things
later
that's
on,
gonna
there may
happen.
not be no so before all this corona shit happened. For my generation, there most likely wasn't gonna be a social
Right.
security check anyway.
Right.
2030.
Uh-huh.
By
Why you think
2036,
they
it will be
moved the age
completely
up?
gone.
Why do you think they moved the age from 55 to 62 to 65?
Well, now ain't it now 70?
No,
For the new
65.
generation, yes.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I mean.
new
It's gonna be
generation
70 for the.
Yes, it's also
Mhm.
going to affect the next year's disability.
Oh, but a whole nother thing is though, crazy thing is when they designed Social Security, people didn't live to be 80, 90, 100 on a
No.
regular basis. People
And
died at
Twin-
60 fucking 5. That's
And
why they
Twin-
made that date.
And Twin, I love you to death, but let's be honest, okay? Maybe if it affects next year's Social Security, they'll actually take a closer look at the fucking people that need it and kick the people off that actually don't fucking need it and can take their
Oh,
ass out and
no.
work.
No, I
Yeah.
agree. A lot of people that have it don't need it. Believe me, I'm dealing with that now. Like that
Yeah.
bitch that lived in my house who has it for whatever fucking reason, who's lying, saying she's not legally married to somebody. Yeah, like
Well, Donna,
believe-
in a
certain
sense, hold on. In a sense, that's why, and I've been told this, my dad preached this to me forever because he was worried about there not being no Social Security for me when I was eligible or retirement. That's why you try your best to, if your employer offers you a 401k plan, you jump on that shit.
And put as much money as you can in it.
Right.
Yeah,
In
well,
case there comes a time in our world that there is no retirement, there is no Social Security, that 401k becomes your backup. And then
Uh-huh.
yeah.
the more you put in it, the more you have, because most employers match what you put into it. So if
To
you're
a certain
putting
percentage. Yeah.
right up to a
Yeah.
certain percentage, so and you just built, and I didn't know this until Anthony and I had this conversation with Anthony privately. I didn't know until just recently that I could roll over my 401k from my previous job into my next job.
Yes.
I didn't know that until Anthony told me.
So you
Do you
have
still
more than
have
one
it?
401k.
And
You still have the account?
And even if you don't get another job, you can roll it into an IRA through your
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
and
Anthony
they
told
have
me that
different.
too.
Depending on your situation, they have different types of IRAs you put it in.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
Jenna,
you got to be
that's
smart about it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
I'm
you can
saying
definitely.
when
What was it,
when
a
they
C3?
retired me, I had four IRAs and 2 401s.
Yeah, and trust me, I'll tell you, I was thankful. I only had one for about 15, maybe 18 years, but when shit hit the fan and I cashed it out, I was thankful that I had it, but because it covered everything.
Right.
I mean,
But when you
I'm
the only
bumming
thing
now
that-
that I had to do that, but you know,
right. The only thing that sucks when you have to cash it out early is you get taxed.
Penalized.
a lot.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Penalized
but
on it.
trust me, I paid the tax. I happily
Yeah.
paid the taxes. All right,
Yeah, but
because
see now, you can pre-tax it before you put it in there. That way, it's already taxed.
yeah, I was already paying all my taxes. But when you pay a penalty tax when you take it out early, like I had to,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Well,
and
No, I'm
That's why
not
you don't-
saying, hold on, Gemma. I'm not saying everybody on disability doesn't deserve it. I know
Yeah.
you need it. I'm
there
talking
are
about
plenty
those
of people. Yes.
plenty of people that
Mhm.
don't need disability and
Yes.
can
Right.
work.
I
And,
have a
I'm like,
niece. I have a niece that's perfect example. She does not need it. Back when she first got on it, yes, she needed it. It got her out of the hole, but she fucking has since grown up and knows how to be responsible now.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And there's many, and I can't speak from where you're from, Gemma, but over here, there is doctors and there is people that can play the system, and they play it very well to get what they want. It's
Yeah,
not just
they even
disability.
they even tell you what to say to the other doctor when you go see them.
Right.
Yeah.
Try.
And it's not just disability, it's social service, your food stamps, your cash benefits.
Mhm.
None of
Mhm.
those things were made for you to be put on for a career. They were just to help you until you could
And
get back
step
on your
up.
feet.
Mhm.
Right, a step up. And people have made it a career to be on social service. So the system has failed. Like,
That's
in
why
my
we
opinion.
closed our projects here,
Yeah.
because we had a project here had 6 generations of the same females.
My
Yeah, because
ex-girlfriend purposely
there-
went out and got knocked up when she needed more money.
Yeah,
I
because
know
there was
many
no
females like that too.
there's no motivation to get off of it. That's simple as
Right.
that.
But that is
There
that
is
was
now.
my point, was that people who need it need to understand that they're going to be affected too. Like people who need the stimulus money right now, I'm not saying that everybody should, like people who need it right now, most definitely get your money. But the people who can survive without it should not even attempt to get that stimulus money.
Listen,
Yeah, you have
there's
no
pretty-
You're
choice.
sending it regardless.
Yeah, you have no
Doesn't
choice
matter.
to attempt or not.
No, that's not true because of, like I don't
Because
know,
what?
but with me, I didn't receive it.
Yeah, because there's other reasons that you didn't receive it.
I
My
had
ex
to go
I
to
didn't-
the
my
town
wife
for
didn't
it,
apply
and I
for it.
chose not to.
My wife didn't apply for it. I didn't apply for it. She got her check. I still haven't, but
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain ones of us that have to apply for it, and the ones
No.
that have no, like I don't. I
No.
just know that I'm not
Yeah,
like.
she's right. She's right.
oh
I
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
what
If you
it's called.
didn't file taxes, sorry.
Right, right.
If you didn't have a job for 2 years, you know.
Oh, we've got a job, but we have other reasons that we're not filing taxes. Because my ex fucked us over and filed taxes, and like
Well,
he used
Huh?
like he filed my kids. We filed after, so
yeah.
Ouch.
So they threw up the red flag and they gave it
Yeah.
to him instead
Throw
of
up
you.
Oh, damn it. Hold on. Damn it. Why don't you get a lawyer to help you fight for your disability? Because 9 times out of 10, you get a lawyer that helps you fight for your disability.
I
And
went
they
right.
take it on for free. And
Yep.
then they get paid after you win the case. And they only take your case if they think you're going to win. As a matter of
Exactly.
fact, they know you're going
And
to win.
I got in first shot because I got a lawyer first.
I mean, I don't know how Oregon is.
Gotta
but-
have a lawyer. I'm gonna
Right.
tell you that right
First off, I waited for the doctor to tell me I should be on it, and then I got the lawyer.
like I said, I don't know how everybody else's goes. Most people need a lawyer. I do know that fact. Not everybody,
back
but
to
most
Paula.
people do. I've had to help quite a few people get on disability, but Jenna, if you really need it, go to an attorney because they're not.
No,
They
don't wait. Hold on. Damn it. Don't wait until you get detained. Do it now.
Yeah.
Yes, but at the end of the day, they take 20% of the lump sum
Yeah.
that they have to give you from back
Uh-huh.
pay. After that, you get all your money. Damn it. Don't wait to get detained again. Do it now, girlfriend. You don't need to
Yeah.
be detained again.
They do it pro
Damn it.
bono until you win.
I've had to with my mom, my dad, my grandparents.
Joe.
I've had to do all of their disability. So like I can really help you with advice if you need it. I've had to do the
Yeah,
attorney
the
stuff.
advice is
I've had
get
to
a
do
lawyer.
all of it.
And if for
Sure.
some reason, which very rare happens, the lawyer doesn't help you get it, you don't owe him shit.
Nope. Because the Social Security will pay him anyways.
Well, I'm glad you know. And,
Mhm.
and damn it, Jenna, before I forget, in like 4 days.
Oh, yeah,
check your
Gemma.
PayPal.
And right now is
four-
the best
Hold
time
on
to
a
do it.
minute. In 4 days, Jenna, check your PayPal. In 4 days. You too, Wendy. 4 days. Okay, continue. Sorry.
But right now is one of the best times to do it. Like I'm telling you, you really need to be, because most of these attorneys, I really don't know of any disability attorney that will take a case that wants the money up front. If they just refuse to take a case if they don't think they can win.
Right.
Welcome
then-
back, Gaffer.
Depending on how long you've been diagnosed with whatever you've been diagnosed with. Like I said, I've been dealing with this I've done this with like, I don't know, 7 different people, filing their paperwork and everything with attorneys.
3
I haven't done
months.
my own because
Yes,
I
you
don't
can.
need
Damn
it.
it. Damn it. Yes, you can. I'll walk you through it. Damn it. Yes, you can.
Took me 3 months to get a disability.
My thing is I don't need the money. My husband makes enough money, so that's the only reason why I don't do it.
By the
Well,
way,
That
it's
don't make
good.
sense.
Well, it's good that you don't have to, because let me trust you, they like to keep you underneath
Right.
that thumb now.
I wouldn't get much because of how much my husband makes, because they don't.
Well, yeah,
keep the bills we
if you
pay.
hadn't worked,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
I've
wouldn't
never
end up
worked a
disability
tax-paying job.
anyway. I got
Yeah.
I
news for you.
worked, just not.
If you've never paid into the system, you won't get disability anyway. You'll get SSI.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never worked in the
That's
system.
up.
I worked my ass off, but it's always been out of the system.
uh-huh.
Yeah. See, that hangs you in the end. Though.
Yeah, it do. That mean no social security for you.
I owned my own business for years, and before that, I cleaned
Oh, I
houses
did
for
too, but I
somebody
still
else
pay
to
taxes.
own their own business.
I
Social
still pay
Security will be
taxes.
defunded by 2036. They'll start kicking people off of it by 2030. They're going to freaking take all the money out of the program. Most of it will be reallocated. A lot of it will be used to start up a different program that they've had their eye on, and they're not telling anybody about it yet. But there will be a similar program. It won't be the same. No, it won't.
Okay.
And it'll probably be less efficient. But they are intending to put something else in its place. They're not telling us about it because they don't want to get anybody's hopes up and have people demanding things later on.
Well,
Yeah.
it's all
Okay,
by
damn
then
it.
it'll be a whole bunch of different politicians doing it. So
Yeah.
Gemma,
It will.
I am too.
That's why as many politicians as they can are trying to spend it now. Bet me.
Yeah.
It's going on.
well, they
Every
just like doing that
president
anyway.
uses Social Security
And
like their
that's-
petty cash drawer. Oh, I need a pool in the backyard, Foofy.
Mhm.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll withdraw the funds immediately.
Yeah. Ask Biden, them. They've been doing it for the last 40 years.
Yeah, Biden's been doing it since the 70s, no doubt.
He milks that motherfucker every time he got a chance. Him and Pelosi.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, how much was that impeachment was funded by it?
Yeah. Oh God, you don't want to even know. It makes
Mhm.
you sick.
Right.
Enough they could have gave every one of us $1.5 million, and we don't.
Right.
have
Social Security is the largest lump of untouchable untouchable money anywhere in the world, by the way. There is no
Yeah.
greater freaking like lump of money unless it's in somebody's personal bank account. Like a
Yeah.
like a king or something, like Muammar
Yeah.
Gaddafi, you know, the guy that
I
used to
see
rule
that, Gemma.
Libya
I
as
see that.
the former king of Libya, the richest man on the planet. You know, yeah, that guy. He had more money than Social Security, but he was one of the few.
He was a king.
Yeah, he was the richest dude on the planet, dude. There's no question of it. Everybody's like, oh, no, Bill Gates is. No, Bill Gates was not. Because when they calculate the freaking richest man on the planet, they don't include kings.
Nope.
Yeah, and they also don't count the Vatican.
Nope.
No, they don't count the Pope either. Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Oh, man.
That's the way you should be, Gemma. That's the way you should be.
I'm not even going to
And
go
I
there.
agree with you, Gemma. Like I agree,
Puppies.
and I'm very passionate about because of like what I've seen my family go through and having to beg for things because they had to stay out of work for so long. And so I get where you're coming from, and I am very proud of what you stand for.
Pardon me.
Yeah, but Wendy, I can't say that because if you got out and whatever you did to earn it, you earned it. So it doesn't matter to me if you got money or not because you did something I didn't do, like get off my ass. So you can't be mad at for someone getting off their ass and having an idea to make money, even if it's good or bad.
I agree with you, Anthony.
Yeah, because I mean, even the cartel, as dirty as ruthless them bastards are, they're loaded. Hey, but I gotta give them credit. They got out there and stuck their neck out.
I don't care how you earn your money. If you actually earn your money and you do whatever you have to earn your money, I don't care what you do. Good or bad, you're trying.
Yeah, I got an aunt got money out her ass, but she laid on her back for 28 years.
Hey, she did what she had to do to earn that money, though.
Damn right, she sent 12 kids to fucking college.
I'm not saying that I agree with what, I'm
No,
not saying
no, I don't agree with her either. I still pick on her about it.
I'm just saying, like, if you come from nothing and you want to become something, sometimes you got to do it the dirty way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, that's me. I
Not
had to
that I could
struggle.
do it, but I gotta have respect for somebody who can.
Yeah, I mean, I've struggled all my life. That's why it pisses me off rolling when I hear that white privilege bullshit.
Exactly.
I've been poor my whole freaking life. I have known not one moment of privilege.
Yep.
I grew
Well, I
up
got
in
news.
the neighborhood I grew up in. I was no different than the rest of them. And I had my niece that's what pissed me off. And when I went to Lisa the other day, my niece, well, she's really my little cousin, but I call her my niece because I helped raise her. We made sure that she was privileged. She never had to deal with any struggles a day in her life. But she told me that just because I'm a straight white female, because she's gay, which I'm proud of her for being herself, does not bother me.
Well, hey, I got bad news for her. Gay doesn't relieve her of being white.
But she told me that because I'm
Joe.
a straight white female. By the way, I did not choose to be straight, just like she did not choose to be gay. I did not choose to be white either.
I don't know. I don't get into that. All I know is the way I am, I chose to be that way.
This is who I am. And to tell me that I should be privileged when she's never lived a day in my life, even though she got to grow up being privileged, never have to worry about a damn thing. I grew up in a neighborhood that we didn't care if we were white or black. We
Nope.
grew up in a neighborhood that the bank across the street was getting robbed every week. Didn't matter what skin color we were. Like the things that I went through, and for me to make sure she didn't go through that shit, and her to tell me that I should be privileged because I'm white and straight, yeah, I snapped.
I don't understand what's, yeah. This is a white chick that told you this, right?
She's really my little cousin, but I call her my niece because I helped raise her.
Yeah.
But she's been to college. Like, I'm only 9 years older than her, but because her mom had to do it on her own at 9, I was already taking care of her all day, every day. Like, so I helped raise her.
Yeah.
Her mom will tell you the same thing. And I told her mom, I was like, look, I'm snapping. Like, I've already had a bad day. I'm snapping. And she's like, I get it. I've already snapped on her.
So, gamer, let me get this straight. You're the father of your church used to give you protein shakes?
That's so fucked up. Like,
That was the nutritional program, damn it.
I see. I can't even do that because of Lisa. Like, I can't even joke about that because of Lisa.
Yeah. Hey, I grew up Catholic, trust me. Been happening for a long time.
I just can't. Anyway, on to happier topics because I don't have much longer before I need to get my ass in bed.
Yeah,
Yes, let's all discuss animal cruelty now.
yeah, there you go.
Sorry. That's one thing that
Donna.
will push me over the edge. Like people that you have your own choice. Yeah, no, animals are a whole another thing for me.
Donna, how the fuck do you ignore gamers' comments? There's no possible way. Like,
I don't ignore them. I just refuse to comment.
Wiggly A's.
just nod and shake. Just nod and shake.
Double, double,
Only
toil and trouble, fire burning cauldron bubble.
Fucking damn it, Jenna. Father, baby, batter. What the fuck?
I gotta go, but
Hey, Lisa, I'm gonna bail out of here. I'm beat.
Okay.
I'll leave it running. And you can shut it off.
Okay.
I hope. Right.
I think I
Hey,
can.
Jimmy.
All right.
I was
Peace
only
out.
gonna go for another 20 minutes, anyways, to 3 o'clock.
Yeah. I don't think I can
Yeah.
make it.
You're fine.
It's
Thank you.
it's 20 to 4 here, Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
I've been going to bed later, and you know,
Well, it's
trying to
past
make
my
it
bed.
work.
I'm out.
Please.
Bye, Anthony.
Later,
Later,
Anthony.
everybody. Y'all have a good one.
damn, I didn't even plan on staying here but an hour. But you see what you do, Lisa?
That's
Later,
my
Jenny.
fault. I know.
I always
Donna
want
said, now a red solo cup is the best red. Oh my God. You see, Donna, that's encouraging gamer. That's encouraging him. Did he give me host at least? Did he remember to give me host?
I didn't see it, but I was on YouTube side.
Well, maybe
I
when
hope
he
so.
leaves.
If not, then it's just gonna be dead air.
Yeah,
for
you're
a
up in the
while.
corner now.
I'm up in the corner now. Woo-hoo.
If
I
you're
don't
in
know
the
if you're
corner,
host,
that
but
means
you're up in the
host.
corner.
I hope I can end this shit.
Yeah, normally if you're up in the no, I'm in the top on my side, so that's not a good sign.
Well, I also still see Jimmy, so usually when he leaves, it automatically gives me host.
Yeah,
Maybe you're the host.
I'm
Maybe I
not
am.
host. Yeah, you're host. You're host.
On my
It's
side,
not
it still
me.
says Jimmy is.
It ain't freaking me. That's all I know.
Well,
Does it say when you click on everything? Does it say leave or in chat or in like? Do you have a thing to end the stream or just
probably
leave?
just leave.
Oh fuck!
So
God. You may want to go ahead and text him or send him a DM, whatever. Let him know so he can come back and
Fix
fix
it.
that.
hopefully,
I love when we get a little serious sometimes, but I do hate when we get as serious as we did. Because people always feel like bad.
There was nothing that was discussed while I've been here that we couldn't handle.
Right. I understand, like, in our chat, like, people are feeling bad or guilty or whatever. Like,
People should only feel bad or guilty if they actually like people should only be feeling bad or guilty if they have a cause to feel bad or guilty. People that feel guilt for no reason or because other people tell them to is nonsense.
you're right.
There's no
I
reason for it.
agree.
It's nonsense.
I agree with you, but we do have certain people that try to be the life of the party and then they need to talk about something and they always feel guilty for talking about it. And I don't want them to ever feel that
I
way.
don't feel guilty for running my mouth. I don't even feel bad for it most of the time because I'm a punk ass.
It's how we grew up. Like, it's like I say what I say, and I can be an asshole half the time. But
Gaffa. Gaffa's here in the
Yes,
chat.
Gaffer.
hey, Gaffa,
How you doing, Gaffa? You're not on the panel.
He can make his way up here. He has the way.
you know
Yes,
town.
it can. Yeah, well, if they have done something to feel bad about.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but we do have a few people that I'm not like. I don't know. I'm not saying that people. It's everybody, but I do know that in a lot of streams, people will say something and then feel guilty for saying it because it brings up a topic and it brings down a chat. And I just don't want anybody in our chat to feel like because they brought something up that or like we're talking like I just never want anybody to feel guilty about or bad about anything. You'll learn that I always worry about other people's thoughts of themselves more than I feel about myself.
Well, Donna, I know what's on your mind.
Well, an otter, those are the cutest things in the world. Why are you talking about an otter, gamer?
I have no idea, but Crystal will tend to agree with you. She loves otters. A bunny.
I love otters. I love otters. I love bunny rabbits.
Oh, geez, here we go. You and Crystal are of a kind. You're both really
And-
tiny, and you both love bunny rabbits and otters.
And if I can ever get another one, I'm trying. My husband says hell no on the bunny rabbits because when they shit, they pee. He says that's disgusting. And
You can
even
litter
though I
box
said
train
that
'em.
I'm getting, well, I don't plan on them living inside.
Oh, okay.
So, like coming in at like for a couple of hours a day, whatever, but I don't plan on them living inside. I've got a whole plan for it. But the thing that I really, really love that he's thinking about, which is even worse, is I want another, because I've already had one, I want another ferret.
Yeah.
And they are even like their smell and all is so much worse than bunny rabbits.
It can be, but bunnies are pretty strong.
Toy Man, who are you talking about, Toy Man? I'm so confused.
Dove dick. Oh, sorry, Toy Man. I know Toy Man said something, but I need to know what a dove dick is. Like, I need to know where dove dick came from.
A dove, I would imagine.
Oh my God, Gaffer.
Oh man, between Gamer and Tammy, I'm gonna have a stroke here.
Gaffer said, ladies, please remember if I say come sit on my face, don't worry, I'm not being nuts. I've learned to breathe through my ears, they're saying.
Oh yeah, there's that.
And then there was that, yes. Ferrets do have interesting aroma, Wendy says.
That's putting it mildly, Wendy.
Yes, if you do it right, if you bathe them right, they're not that bad. But my mom bathed her too much, so the smell got like it was very
they're just putting
aromatic,
like
I should say.
they're putting random
Um,
things in the chat. Damn it, Jenna, just put in mola mola, which is also the sunfish.
I thought she was singing that
I
song.
get that
Mole,
but
mole.
the thing is, gamer, a dove, like you would have to like for you to even bring up a dove's dick, like you would have had to like grab a dove, blow on its crotch just to see that it had a dick. So I'm a little curious.
And then there's Toy Man.
Hey Ron, how you doing?
Catherine Turk, there's no need for stroking on camera. Oh my God! And Dave Lawson said, "I'm the first German Shepherd to have a pelican penis implanted that works."
Thank you for that, Dave.
Pussy Willow.
To me, a pussy willow is a plant. So
Donna, that's a terrible word. Pussy willow.
Oh my God! Now we know Anthony's pet name.
Yes, they are a weird fish. Very, very old design of fish. They're surmising that it freaking survived many calamities on the planet and that it's older than we think. Well, that particular type of fish, not the ones that
I
exist now.
I like Donna's term of dove dicks.
But they do live a long time. They do live like 150 years or so that we know of.
All right, damn it, Jenna. I
Have
mean,
a good night.
Coppola. I'm gonna be ending this in 10 minutes, anyways. Maybe sooner. I don't know.
Oh, it's like a Batman dove. Dove dick is a Batman dove. A vigilante.
Gazebo.
I'm still waiting. Like, did he actually blow on a dove to see if it had a dick or not? Like, I'm really waiting on him to say this because I'm really curious. Something I'd probably do, but I'm curious if he did it.
I'm scared to know gamers answer.
Okay, Tammy, I would pay $1 to see you blow a dove.
I'm afraid.
I'd give you 10. If you bring me a dove, I'll give you 10.
I wouldn't even know how to go about procuring one. Never mind bringing it to you.
Oh my God. Toy man. Fine, if you have to. I'm not leaving right now. I'm offended, Donna. Shocked and appalled that you said the Willow thing. Oh, shut up. What Gaffer said you mean you're gonna try to end 10 minutes. Ah. Penis fly trap. What the fuck? Blue waffle. What is going on in my chat? Hookworm.
I hear Mark in the back. No, we do not need to talk about no blue waffles, Donna. Let's put that in the back of our minds.
Donna, all we need to do is be grateful that we don't have one.
A penis fly trap. I love you, Jenna.
Oh
We
my
all got them.
Okay, when you look up pictures of dove dick, I don't think any such thing even exists.
There's not, because you can't tell. Like, that's why I was wondering. Like, can you really tell? Because most birds you can't. Like, it.
Like,
You have
even-
to take it to a vet to find
Okay,
out if
even-
it's male or female.
Even the cartoons of doves, no, there's no cartoon of a dove having a dick at all, or of a dove being a dick. It's just because doves aren't dicks. They're a symbol of peace most of the time.
Well, not a great gamer. I hope you are happy that you started this debate on dove dicks. As you come in with Jewish tap dance featuring Justin Bieber and a bunch of ramen noodles. They're debating dove dicks, and this is what you come in with. That you started, gamer.
I'm assuming he's saying that's what a dove dick is honestly, like, because you can't tell.
And Gaffer said a penis fly trap is my friggin' jeans these days.
A penis fish is a real thing.
That's a really old joke there, Gaffa.
And David Lawson said Batman really touched him while Robin watched. Damn it, said if your penis
is attracting
if your
flies, you might
penis
want to
is
get that checked. I'll be back.
David said, what's more interesting, duck vagina?
Again, with these birds, with their it's so hard to tell. Just like with rabbits.
Only on the round table do we find a way shit like this. Like, I don't understand.
Like seriously, we thought we had a male rabbit forever, and then she started getting very aggressive because if a female rabbit does not have sex, it will die. That's why
Oh my
when you
God.
get them as pets, they have them fixed before you get them.
Dave Lawson said zipper fish. Damon Jenner said beans and franks. And Gaffer said it's not attaching flies, it's getting caught in the fly. And then Damon Jenner says llamas do too. Oh my God. So he answered your question, twin. Gamer said, well, if you really want to see a dove's dick, just take them to dinner first. Oh,
That's like asking somebody if they've ever had duck sauce and they say no. They say duck down and get you some.
oh my God. Damon Jenner said Gaffer tried looser fitting jeans.
And Jack, I couldn't believe that duck had more to his penis than
I know, right, Ron? Jeez, twin, you're muted. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I had to. I was having spasms. I had to go to the bathroom. But no,
Yes, Dave Lawson, this show, this stream, this channel's for educational purposes only.
I just have to say, most birds you can't tell, just like rabbits. Rabbits, the vets can tell. And I had a female, and she was mean as shit. Mean. Like most ferrets kill rabbits. No, the rabbit was killing the ferret.
So Wolfie said pelican. And then he said, I just had to throw a bird in there somewhere. Bush said animals that would be really good at their jobs. An octopus as a dentist. The only problem is them breathing underwater. Oh my God. Tits, boobies.
Jenna, those are words that we all like. Keep on.
Shut up, Gaffer. He said, I'm surprised you didn't feel me trying to rub off on you, Donna. Oh my God. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this live stream because I am tired and I had a long day. I hope I'm going to be able to end this live stream. So I will see everybody tomorrow back at the round table, as long as Jimmy's on time at 11:30. Much
Yeah.
love.
I
And
love
see
you
you.
all, but I've already promised to go to bed by 11. Like, not go to sleep, but go to bed. So I will not be here tomorrow night.
Okay. Good night, everybody. We love you. See everybody tomorrow that can be here at 11:30, as long as Jimmy's on time. Much love. Bye.
Mwah.
Did y'all ditch me?
Yeah, I figured I'd let you know that she ended it while you were gone,
Okay.
like a minute
Understand.
ago.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye, chat.
Just press leave, goddammit.